trying to equate Michael
So did I get that wrong? Did I get that?
Yes,
did I get it wrong?
Absolutely wrong.
Wait, what's that? Thought.
Pseudo killers. You can only avoid that confrontation with Naga for so long.
Oh, that was this morning?
Yeah.
Is the video with it?
Nah, it wasn't a video. We were just on a call, but I didn't get the what's the name? I had my camera shit all fucked up.
So yo, ain't that what you hear? Hold on. So hold on.
Know about Electric Universe.
So listen to what I'm saying, yo. So I was wrong, yo. Is that okay? Can I be wrong, nigga?
It's okay, but for you to sit up.
Okay, so hold on. Is that okay with y'all fellas?
For you to sit up and tell
but can I be wrong?
Hold on, brother. For you to sit up and tell motherfuckers that what they dealing with is bull.
Hold on, Suave. Go to your thing. And do that every time you hit the pound, you can do that too.
It looks black.
As a matter of fact, I want you to.
You want it to be blacked out?
It is blacked out.
Okay.
But go edit your stream and go to orientation and then go to landscape. Because when you just clicked it in, it clicked the vertical view. And when you do that, it looked cool on the phone, but you can't never turn it to widescreen, the images or the videos. So it's actually shitty. It's something that just came up.
Yeah, I thought it gave them the option. So what setting?
It ain't no option.
I gotta wait to my dashboard. Probably.
I would go up to the S, and then it don't say edit up there. Oh, maybe I can edit it. Oh no, I can't edit yours. You gotta edit yours. I mean, either way, it don't matter. It ain't gonna mess up mine. It's just on yours.
YouTube. Let me see.
Yeah, it's just on yours. It ain't like it's mine is still the same. I'll just
check.
Okay,
bet. Well, yeah, I'll learn.
Yeah, you good. Yeah, and do that every time you hit the panel, man.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. All right, bet. I'm gonna let it ride. Oh, my apologies. I'm gonna start it over actually. How long
Come on, bro.
Nah, you tried to equate that. You tried to equate Michael Faraday to the Electric Universe. You tried to equate Michael Faraday.
So did I get that wrong? Did I get that?
Yes,
did I get it wrong?
Absolutely wrong.
I said okay. So ain't that what you hear? Hold on. So hold on.
Don't know about Electric Universe.
So listen to what I'm saying, yo. So I was wrong, yo. Is that okay? Can I be wrong, nigga?
It's okay, but for you to sit up.
Okay, so hold on. Is that okay with y'all fellas?
For you to sit up. And but
can I be wrong?
Hold on, brother. For you to sit up and tell motherfuckers that what they dealing with is bullshit and you admit to not know nothing about the information is wild crazy.
So let me get this straight. I want to get this straight. See, when I say something, everybody else start talking. How is that possible?
You can talk. Go ahead.
Okay, so what you're trying to equate is, I don't know who the fuck Michael Faraday is. Obviously, you've done in-depth study on the guy. And I mix it up with the Electric Universe. Okay, I got that wrong. But what the fuck did I got to do with the fuck that God ain't electromagnetism? It's two separate things, bro. And you know it. But yet you still would argue that shit.
That would also be a straw man argument because ain't nobody never said God.
You don't even know what a straw. All right, you know what, yo? You got me. You beat me up and you drag me down to your level. Yo, you got me, yo. You got me.
Because it was never said that God is electromagnetism. That has never been said by now.
I still want to send you this information, though, if you going to take a look
at it. No, you're not sending me anything, bro. Don't waste your time. I'm not reading that stupid shit.
Oh, all right. I'm trying to...
Yeah, I be stupid. That's like a nigga... You ever heard a nigga... How many of y'all think y'all Native Americans, yo?
Nobody.
Thank you. Do you know how crazy? Wait a minute. Do you know how crazy? Hold on. Let me just make a point. Let me.
American, but I was born in America. That's what makes.
No. Let me make a point. Let me make a point. I'm just trying to make a point.
My nativity is America. I was born here. Now, am I an indigenous American? No.
Okay. The point I was trying to make was you got niggas that's all over TikTok and the internet, African Americans, swearing they Hebrews and swearing they Native American. You know how silly they sound to the world for real, yo? It only makes sense in our community, bro. Amongst the stupid, bro. So when you start talking that wild ass electromagnetic, it sounds crazy, but you'll never see it. Because you will never learn enough about the subject to realize you're wrong. You'll just keep reading the same shit. You won't get experts. You won't talk to the niggas that you think know what they talking about. You just gonna fuck with me and get an aha moment off me, bro.
No, see, this the problem.
That shit is crazy, bro.
You talking out of ignorance again. Niggas
No, I'm not talking out of ignorance, man.
Niggas do have experts. Niggas do have...
No, you niggas don't got no experts.
Talking about the same
You don't got no experts. Y'all don't have experts, bro. You don't have experts, bro.
You talking ignorance again.
You don't have experts, bro. You got experts that have been when they shit has been disqualified, and that's okay, bro. That's okay. Y'all act like it ain't okay to get disqualified.
You
You can have
don't
an
even
expert to
know
get
that. You
disqualified
speaking
on
out
that.
your ass, nigga, because you don't know the information. Nor do
Nah,
you
yo,
want to
you just
accept
mad now.
any.
See, now you mad now.
No,
See,
I'm not
see.
mad.
Now
I'm
you
not
mad,
mad
yo.
at
That's just
all. I
crazy to me,
told you.
bro.
I
Yo,
told
do
you.
you
I'm
know?
trying to
Why don't you do
prep
this?
you.
Why
I'm
don't you do
trying to
this then?
prep you.
No, why
That's
don't you
what
do
I'm
this for a
doing. I'm
minute?
trying to
Listen,
prep you.
why don't you do this for a minute?
What
Go
the
get
fuck?
a Google search and say, "Are African Americans the original Hebrew
We don't
Israelites?"
care about
And
that.
go read the
We don't
answer.
work. We don't
And
rep
go read the
that.
answer.
We
And
don't
then go
rep
read the
that.
answer.
Why you
And then the
why
next
you
thing you
talking about shit we
hold
not talking
on,
about?
hold on for a
We
minute,
don't
bro.
believe
Hold
none
on.
of that.
All right, yo. Yes, you do.
No,
You
we
do.
don't. No,
Yes,
we
you
don't.
do. Yes, you do.
Bro, how you gonna tell us what the fuck we
Because you're
believe,
doing
bro?
the same thing on
No,
another subject,
no.
nigga.
What
That's what
you're
I'm saying.
doing is trying to fit us in
You
a
doing this.
paradigm
You're not
so
trying
you
to
could
figure
try
out
to argue
anything.
it. This is beyond the
Okay, okay. So
paradigm you're
I
trying to
watch
stick
this.
us in,
Watch
brother.
this. Hold on, watch this. Okay. Now, so are you telling me that mainstream science, the highest level, and the highest level of science agrees with what y'all saying? Is that what you saying? And I'm just an overlooking ass nigga? Is that what you trying to tell me right now, bro? Seriously. Just want to make sure.
In the highest levels of
The
science,
highest levels of science in the
things
United
like this
States
is
and
being
Britain
discussed,
and
bro.
Australia. No, I'm
I
asking you a
can show
question,
you,
bro.
like you said,
No, no, that's
but the
not. I
same
just asked you a
credentials
question,
you
man.
asked for 5 minutes ago, right?
No, give me
That's
the answer.
doing the work on this very
No,
thing,
that's not what
brother.
I'm saying.
Now
That's
you
not what I'm
trying to move the
saying.
goalposts, right?
No, I'm at no,
You
listen,
are
hold on.
though. You
Listen,
are
listen what I'm
though.
saying.
Come
Listen what I'm
on,
saying,
brother.
bro.
You gotta
Listen what I'm saying.
stand on something,
Yo,
my nigga.
listen what
You
I'm
older
saying, bro.
than
So you
me.
saying
You older
I'm
than
playing the
me.
game. So you really saying I'm playing the game with the question I just asked
Yeah,
you?
you absolutely playing games because you ignorant to the motherfucking facts and you have
So why
nowhere
don't
to
you so
go.
then so
That's
then
why
why
you
don't
keep
you
trying to put us in a paradigm with other niggas.
I never tried. No, what
You
I'm
is. You
saying is
telling
you
us we
doing the
Hebrew
same thing.
Israelites and
No,
shit.
listen. I was a joke, nigga.
Come
The
on,
hell
bro.
wrong with you?
I
I was
bet it
trying to get you
was.
to
Hey,
see how
bro.
wild you sound.
You ain't too much different from Silky, my nigga. That say
Okay,
a lot.
I. Do you
That
think you
say a
make me
lot.
mad?
That
Do you
say a
think?
lot.
Hey, listen. Do you think I'm mad about that, yo?
Nah, I mean,
Do you think you saying? Listen what
from
you
the
just
shit
said.
that you
Listen, hey,
motherfucking
yo, listen
say
what you
about
just
them,
said.
I
Yo,
would
listen
feel
what you
some
said.
type of
So,
way
yo, so
about
you
that.
got your moment. So check this out. So now you got your moment.
No, I don't, hey, bro,
The
I'm trying to
great God
prep you.
killer, nigga.
I'm
You
trying
got
to
your moment,
prep you
nigga. So
for a
now what?
moment,
You
nigga. What
proving
you
me to
talking
be
about?
human.
This ain't no
You proving
moment.
me to be
I'm trying
human.
to prep
And
you
then you
for a
yelling.
moment, nigga.
So this
What you
how I know
talking
niggas
about?
don't really want to get out. This
I'm
how I
trying
know
to
you don't really
prep
want
you
to get
for a
down.
moment.
You don't really want to get down, nigga. You
I'm
don't really
trying
want
to
to test
prep
your
you for a
idea,
moment.
nigga. Because if you did want to test your idea, you
I'm
wouldn't be
trying
as
to prep
ignorantly
you
sound
for a
as you did.
moment.
You don't want to get
Stop
down.
running around the
You don't
bush,
really want it,
brother.
nigga. You don't want it.
You
You don't
running
want
around
this.
cars and
Listen,
shit,
listen.
man.
Listen what
Stop
I'm
that
saying.
shit.
You don't want
Hey,
this.
So if we could go to
That's
side
what I'm
channel
saying.
and get a
Y'all
clip
niggas
of
is
Naga saying
fugazi like a
Jesus killed
motherfucker.
our
Y'all in a
God, then
wild
we
ass
turning it down
situation,
with
and you in a bad
everybody.
chat yelling at me. Get the fuck out of here with that silly shit y'all niggas on. And I'm telling you it's silly. So stay silly for the rest of your life,
Yo,
nigga.
a
Super
silly
silly
nigga
niggas.
that
You
don't
like the
know none
Hebrew
of the
Israelite niggas, and you
information
like the fake
telling
Native
us some
American
other
niggas.
shit
You fake,
silly.
nigga, and you know it.
No,
It's
you
fake.
the fake one by definition. You back
Nigga,
here
I didn't
telling
realize
niggas
it was
some
fake
shit
until I asked
fake
you a
that
simple.
you
I asked
don't
you a
even
simple question.
know.
You folded,
You
nigga. You
admitted to
folded like
not
a piece
knowing
of
the
paper, nigga.
information,
I
but
asked
you
you. You
telling
ain't got
niggas
no
that the
information,
information
nigga.
is
You don't
bullshit.
got no information.
I see y'all was going in.
And
Oh,
the
bro,
crazy thing
no.
is,
He ain't
he
even
he
going
be
motherfucking.
guilty.
I called the nigga out like blankly,
Right.
nigga. Like
Yo,
that's
he be
big
guilty of
smoke,
the same. He gonna sit there and say you sound like the Hebrew Israelites. This brother, yo,
bro.
I said that I said that in one of my presentations, and I said that in the debate with Cedric. I said y'all are proselytizing scientism, and anybody who doesn't agree with you, you know what I'm saying? Like they heathens or they Gentiles, right? From the Israelites. Oh no, y'all pseudo. It's the same tactic.
Right, bruh. And it's like, he try to make it like we don't want smoke with him when anybody could go to Sinetta platform and pull up Laurel's God is Light, Light is Electromagnetism presentation, and you see him openly challenge the God killer and give the God killer an opportunity to come and kill Naga's idea of what God is, and he declined.
And he doesn't want that smoke because y'all are dealing with science. and at the same time, he's got his own scientism thing going.
Right.
His own cult. I did a whole presentation. Was it on here? I think I forgot where I did that presentation on the atheist. What is it? Oh, I think it was on Wavy. The atheist God complex. I did a whole entire presentation pointing this out. Pointing out the behaviors that are no less cultish or religious in nature, just hidden under the guise of science.
Right.
Right. Not only that, bro. If you're an atheist, you shouldn't even be talking about God because it don't exist to you. Why are you giving credence and life to something that you yourself say don't exist?
It's a dichotomy. They're creating a dichotomy. Right? Good versus evil, science versus religion.
Yeah, even though a lot of scientists have religious faith, you have Muslims that are scientists, you got Christians that are scientists.
You know how I destroyed them? I didn't bring this up in my debate with Cedric, but what's his name? One of the most prolific atheists out there. What's his name? The white guy from Britain. It's on the tip of my tongue. This dude been prolific, you know what I'm saying? I can't remember his name off the top right now, but he's been prolific with the atheism thing. This dude in 2024, just last year, succeeded and said that I'm an atheist, but I am a cultural Christian. He came to the realization that as secular practices started, coming into certain countries like Sweden and Switzerland and Japan, that folks would stop marrying. The reproductive rates, the marriages, families, were declining, right? And now they have an aged population, meaning that there are more old folks than there are young folks. So secularism wasn't doing better, and on top of that, the fact that people were becoming more secular and moving away from their Christian faith over in Great Britain, the Islam was starting to take over. So now he took a position and said, you know what? I might not believe in God, you know what I'm saying? But I stand for Christian ethics and Christian practices. So their own main dude who was heralding all this anti-God, anti-theos, you know what I'm saying, turned around and acquiesced because now they're not making babies. Gender bending things. People are starting to decide whether children are beneficial. My career and my life is more important than me having children or getting married. So now marriages, reproduction, if that's not a Darwin Award, reproduction is what keeps the special continuity. If you stop reproducing, that is a Darwin Award. That's an L.
Right.
You stealing my shit, my material now, Zion. I'm talking about reproduction.
No, I did that. Wait, hold on. I did that in the debate with Cedric, and I brought that out on Wavy Channel when I did the Atheist God Complex. I already been talking about this for years.
What they do is they're taking simple reproduction, simple mating, simple regular primordial Mother Nature mating, and they're taking that and trying to misconstrue it. They're trying to misconstrue that all into a whole bunch of evolution stuff. And what is it? Selection? What is natural selection and all that shit?
Natural selection, right? Natural selection.
Right, yeah. That's all I have for y'all. Go ahead.
I agree with natural selection. I think that we do naturally decide, you know what I'm saying, who we want to mate with. And I think that I don't think that, I think part of it is conscious and part of it is subconscious. Like, you're going to want to mate with the type of, like, and I think your brain is geared to seek to mate with the type of woman that would, produce, a better genes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people get confused and confounded, you know what I'm saying? And they only marry or reproduce based on aesthetics. You know what I'm saying? Like certain folks want to, you know what I'm saying, have a white girl because, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, if my child is light skinned and, you know what I'm saying, we're getting away from the no. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't work either because
which one is worse?
Y'all. I'm sorry.
I was loading it up. I didn't want to cut your wisdom. Go ahead.
No, I don't want to go on a freaking diatribe, but you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just gonna pull up something because
Go ahead, pull it up.
You were talking about different atheists specifically, and I was trying to find. I think his name is Hitchens, who you were talking about.
No, Richard Dawkins. Dawkins.
Slavers is worse. Which one is worse, slavery or?
That's where I usually find Richard
You
Dawkins.
pulling up Dawkins, Zion? Oh,
Not yet, but we're going to get there.
Dawkins conceded and says that he is a cultural Christian now. 2024. Look it up.
I'm about to pull it up.
They actually took his award. They took his award from him.
Damn. Oh, we about to get into that. I'm about to let this ride.
Yeah, and see, that's why a lot of scientists don't come forward and
which one is worse?
Their religious connection, because those type of things happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was part of the Atheist Alliance at first, and now he's a Christian. I mean, I guess they wanted to.
He's still an atheist,
but he said a cultural Christian, so I have to see what he means by that.
Well, what he means
he
is
celebrate Christmas and shit like that.
That don't necessarily mean that he thinks it's
he
real.
He doesn't necessarily believe that God
in the face of white people, he put on that act.
That's not a victory there
he put up
Christianity, but we're gonna look it up though still.
Which one is worse, slavery or eating shellfish?
Slavery.
Which one is worse, slavery or wearing clothing of mixed fabrics?
Slavery.
Which one is worse, slavery or cutting the sides of your beard and hair?
It's slavery.
Which one is worse, slavery or working on the Sabbath?
Slavery.
Which one is worse, slavery or dishonoring your father and mother?
It's slavery, most doubt.
It's slavery. So here's a question for you then, Michael. Why are there commandments about not eating shellfish? There's commandments about not cutting your hair. There's commandments about not wearing mixed fabrics. There's commandments about not being an atheist. There's a commandment about not making graven images. Why did God feel the need to make strong rules about all those things, but God couldn't say, oh, by the way, don't own human beings as farming equipment?
It's because the Jews are
because of the stubborn personality of the Hebrew people who actually.
Follow-up question. Exactly how stubborn of a person do I have to be for you to say that I should be kept as a slave?
I would say pretty stubborn.
So you're saying that there is a point where you would condone me being a slave?
Yes, especially if you did crimes, because...
What a hideous, disgusting thing to say, Michael. Which one is worse, slavery or eating shellfish?
Okay, it wasn't the point he ended on, but just stuff like that is stuff that always stuck out to me.
Right.
Like I've had debates on morality, the morality of the Bible, or is it even immoral? Go ahead.
It's not even like a morality thing to me, though. It's like a kick in the mouth. Like, this is what's going on, nigga, and I'm gonna make you look at it regardless of how entertaining it looks.
Selfish is not a commandment.
I'm gonna show it to you every chance I get on every motherfucking level.
You know, selfish is not a commandment.
It isn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like they added a whole bunch of stuff. And neither was slavery a commandment. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't. You know what I'm saying? The commandments was to love thy brother as you. So slavery is encompassed in that one commandment. You're not supposed to, you know, saying hate your brother, or you're supposed to love thy brother, right?
And man, slavery was definitely ordained by the God of the Bible, bro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say ordained. It was allowed.
It was ordained. I know you wouldn't say ordained. You have
not necessarily allowed. He gave rules.
It was ordained. He ordered it. It was his commandment.
There was
his will.
Things, yeah, it was allowed. Now, I'm not saying that it was right, and I'm not saying.
Now, listen, man, I don't go back and forth if God is an allower or a creator. It's a creator. He of the Bible is the creator, not the allower. Nothing exists unless God thought of it, wanted it, willed it, and created it.
That's not true.
No. That's absolutely true.
Because the Bible says that man was given dominion over the earth, and once man
that's
sinned,
what I don't like. Like I'd rather you just
man was given dominion over the earth, and once man sinned, he was subject to the effects of his own sin. So
that God created, that God created.
God didn't create.
That's the system God created. That's the system God set up. If you do this, you eat of this tree. I'm enslaved to people.
I know you're passionate. I'm not trying to have that. I'm not trying to get into a shit show with you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, we already had that last night. Let's move forward and actually have a discussion, a discourse. So to my understanding, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I'm just saying to my understanding how I studied it. You know what I'm saying? Man was basically it's like okay, a parent, you know what I'm saying, tells you not to do something, and then you know what I'm saying, you continue to do it. And it's like, all right, you're gonna learn from your mistake. You know what I'm saying? I told you not to go out there and do that. Now, when you bust your ass, you know what I'm saying? That's on you. That was allowed. It wasn't commanded. It wasn't created. It was already said. If you do this,
that was allowed by your parent, but even that action was created by. Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother.
Come on.
That action was allowed by your parent, but that action was also created by God. Like that's what your parent is saying. Okay, I'm trying to save you from what God created.
If you
believe you gonna burn your hand. God made fire hot. Okay, go ahead. So I allowed that. But when we're talking about the creator, I'm not comparing it to my parent. I'm comparing it to nothing other but the creator of everything that exists, including existence.
According to whom? According to whom?
According to the Bible.
You got to understand. You got to understand that the characteristics of the God of the Bible are characteristics of a false God, not the creator, as my brother was trying to explain.
I don't have no problem with that.
Most of y'all don't understand the difference between God and the creator of all.
I mean, that's all I stand on. So who is most of us? Because I separate the God of the Bible from the creator. I know the God of the Bible is fake. God of the Quran is fake. Vishnu, all of that stuff.
With you on that?
I wouldn't say fake, but I would say false because they inspire war, slavery. They're angry, jealous, vengeful. They unalive children. You know what I'm saying? Those are all characteristics.
We place humanistic. We place humanistic principles on. So
but you can't do that with the creator. You cannot place humanistic principles on the creator. Why? Because he's not a human.
I agree with that. I agree with, and I'm not big with the OASP thing, but I agree with you on that.
Yeah, no, I'm stating the fact of the matter is that the creator is not vengeful, jealous, or any of that. Being all powerful, he has no reason to be jealous of anything in his creation.
Right. It's not some dude running around freaking snapping people and stuff. You know what I mean?
Nor is he a man. Nor is he a man of war. Right. Exodus 15 verse 3. God in the Bible is a man. M-A-N.
Not a man. He should lie. Right.
But the thing about it is, everything about him is manly. He's jealous like a man. He's vengeful like a man. Angry like a man. He's a warrior like a man. God, first of all, the difference between God and the creator is simple. All gods are at one time mortals. Know ye not that you are gods? That's what Jesus stated, because he understood that God is a title given to a high raised angel who was once a mortal just like us.
And Jesus is a biblical literal creation. Jesus was not a real person.
Man. All I'm stating is that the creator of all is his inspiration, or its inspiration, not he. But the source.
Yeah, because your book called him a he.
Just take it as a hypothetical. He's making a statement. We don't have to go into whether it's real or not. Let's just come from the perspective of where he's coming from. As you know, use it as a hypothetical. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah, we know that the creator doesn't have testicles. He don't have a vagina. You know what I mean? The creator is all in all and invisible. You can't attach any type of character traits of anything seen to the creator. That's why Jesus would be an idol. If you worship anything form and figure, that's an idol. The creator is unseen, invisible, yet fills every place in space and all the cosmos, ever present in all places. Right now, he's with you, he's with me, or it, the source, is with everything.
God is light is electromagnetism.
That's
the word. That's the Ron's eye.
Light is a product of creation. It's a product of the creator.
No,
the creator is not light.
That's subjective to your belief,
brother. You said that backwards.
No. The creator makes light. Light is not the creator itself. You silly nuggets.
That's subjective to your belief, brother.
Subjective.
Well, obviously, it's subjective to your belief as well.
Yeah,
so
we can agree with that.
Let's not argue silly shit.
Yes, with that.
The fact that you can't have the fact that you can't have an atomic structure without a photon is not our belief. That's a fact.
Right.
The fact of the matter that the creator is unseen, yet in every present in all places, is a fact.
God is light is electromagnetism.
God is light is electromagnetism.
Whatever. Have your subjective belief to yourself.
Brother,
you good? It's all love. It's all good. The creator ain't light.
Brother, light is both. Light is both seen and unseen and permeates the universe. There is no thing that exists devoid of light.
I wanted to respond to Zion. That's why I pulled this presentation up. It was a debate I had maybe 2 years ago. It was because he said that slavery wasn't. What did you say? Slavery wasn't what? I don't want to misquote you.
He said it wasn't ordained; it was allowed.
It was allowed. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a
So
commandment.
yeah, that's why I wanted to
It's
go
not
into
a commandment.
specific scriptures.
You won't find that. You won't find that in the 10 Commandments because those are the laws.
It's 600 commandments in the Bible.
Hold on, but that's not commandments. Those are laws of Moses.
The laws of Moses. I don't care about Moses. I'm talking about the law of God.
Hey, let me get at him. Let me get at him right now. It's me and him right now.
So watch this. The laws of Moses, 613 laws of Moses. Those laws were Moses's laws, not the commandments. The commandment, there was only 10 commandments by God. Only 10. That is what God ordained. Only 10. The other 613 are from Moses.
Any God that has a law is false.
Now that he went, it's on me. Let me where am I at? So I can pour myself on the screen. I'm on the big screen. It's not about the 10 Commandments, sir, and I'm about to show you scripture.
If it's not about the 10 Commandments, then it's not ordained by God. It's
ordained
by Moses.
So who is supposed to be speaking for whom? And his writings are supposed to be.
He was not given the 613 laws. In fact, Jethro, his father-in-law, helped him write it. It's in the scriptures. These were dudes who were trying to deal with the mixed multitude and come up with laws in order to keep a large group of people in order. But the 10 commandments, the only thing that you can give to God, to the God of the Bible, the rest of
Hey, my bag A1.
That's right.
Sorry.
Exodus is not, this is not a 10 Commandments.
Wait,
who wrote Exodus? Who wrote Exodus?
Stuff like that.
You know what's crazy?
Oh wait, no, we already know that. We don't got.
I was gonna say Moses. What you reading in your Bible right now? Moses didn't write that. That was written all by Ezra, because the Torah was burned in Babylon in 586.
I understand. Yeah. I'm just saying from the if you're saying, so if you want to say that, then you could say that God didn't even write the 10 Commandments.
It was written by a false
God. These are the rabbit holes y'all go down to avoid getting slam dunked on by me. But I'll let y'all go ahead and get it. Y'all got it.
No, I need to see that A1 work. He running.
Biblical scholars is called the laws of Moses.
Now all of a sudden he ain't writing nothing no more. Like he ain't even know God no more.
Let's stick to the Moses narrative. The laws of Moses, even if he didn't write it, I think that we can give it. That's a whole other conversation. However, the 613 were not written by God. It was not, according to the Bible, at least. The narrative of the Bible says Moses and Jethro. 613 were not written. Somebody echoing, yo. According to the Bible, mute up their back mic, yo. Moses and Jethro. Somebody got to mute, man, or turn off their freaking YouTube.
Yeah, somebody got YouTube playing in the background.
I thought it was Suave.
Y'all new to this. Somebody got to mute.
I'm about to figure out who it is.
We over here freaking daggone echoing.
It was not. It was thought.
Okay. So according to, I'm not even placing any, I'm saying like any, I'm just saying from the biblical narrative, and all biblical scholars will tell you that the 613 laws were not written by God. It was written by Moses and Jethro. Jethro, his so-called father-in-law, whether we think that these people are real or not, is have no consequences.
Is the Bible the word of God?
No, not to me.
Okay.
You got the wrong Negro.
You know what?
It's the word of
if that's your answer, then you have no
man.
Brother,
you know
that's your answer. We have no fight. If that's your answer, then we have nothing to talk about.
And I will say this: he consistent with that. He consistent with the answer too. A1.
That's his answer. He ain't got nothing to talk about.
Yeah. But I was gonna say it's objectively the word of a false God because of the characteristics that the God itself portrays. You see what I'm saying? And that's what most people in what you call Hebrew Israelite and Christianity, they both worship in a false god based on the fact that he's a man of war, he's angry, jealous, vengeful, enslaves people, unalives children. I mean, come on, man, it's too much against this deity.
That the term God only refers to the creator, and that's not true. A God,
I didn't say that. Who said that?
But God, according to the Bible, is simply the word El. You know what I'm saying? When you say
But El, you can
means
you
the
can
most
see it.
high
You can
authority. Can I
look,
finish? I know you're excited, bro. I won't be long. I'm not going on a diatribe, but the term El refers to any authority. That could be a king, a priest. It could be the weather. It could be your natural environment. Anything that is an authority that controls or can affect your life.
Yeah. God is a title.
Is a God. So when we're saying El, it does not have to refer to the Most High Creator.
Exactly. We agree. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the same thing. There's the El is an actual deity. You can look El up and look at this nigga's image. There's an image of El you can see. So I know who El is.
So there's multiple Els in the Canaanite.
I know what you said, but what I'm trying to tell you is that the reason why the term God, I know you're excited, brother, but let me just get this off and then I'm gonna let you speak. But what I'm gonna say is this: the term God can be attributed to angels and, like you said, high men in authority, powers, judges, because it's a title. God is a title given to an angel in the heavenly realm. So God is not to be worshipped because an angel is a one-time mortal just like us. So we don't worship God, we salute God. A true God is our brother. A true God would never ask you to worship him. He would always point you to the creator.
Correct.
See that? So
yes, sir.
They know, the true gods know that they're sons of the creator. Now, a false God, though, will...
You name it, who's the true God?
Hold on,
I get an example
let
of
me
a
say
true
this, I'm
God.
gonna let my plane. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna let my plane. A false God, though, will appear to you as an angel in pomp and glory with crowns and jewels in a robe of light, and have you bowing down to him like he's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And guess what? Any spirit of the dead can do that. Any angel can appear to you as a God and have you worshiping him. But the way you know not to is, first of all, if you can see him, he's false, because the creator is unseen. You will never ever point to the creator. No angel so high in the heavens has ever seen the creator himself or can comprehend
Can you
him.
show me can you tell me a true God? You give me an example of a true God?
How about you, my brother? If you decide to serve the creator in service to your fellow man, because guess what? I'm gonna tell you right now, a true God is anybody. Every one of us will have that title. If you decide to serve the creator in service to your somebody might. Because
turn the sound off on your YouTube, dog.
Yeah, that's you, Thought. That's echoing.
I ain't on YouTube.
It must be your speakers coming back into the mic.
Yeah, if you're not talking, just I try to
just close YouTube out.
Yeah.
Good.
Just in case.
But yeah, man, it's not hard to understand. Even quote unquote Yeshua said, or even it's in the Bible itself, know ye not that you are gods. God is a title given to the sons of the creator. Or daughters. A female could be a goddess.
All right, so
you know what I'm saying? It's just a title. That's it.
All right.
I think he was, and Jesus was quoting somebody else from the Old Testament when he
right.
said
Psalms 82:6.
Yeah.
Or Psalms 86 verse 2. Yeah. No, 82 chapter verse 6. So what he was saying was a true, and those are the characteristics of a true God, one who serves the fatherless children and the widows and looks out for the needy and those who are suffering, taking care of people. That's the job and work of true God.
Haile Selassie I the first.
You see what I'm saying? It's it's an assignment.
Yeah.
God is a job. Just like you have the job of a president who rules over a people for the benefit, supposed to be for the benefit of the all. That's God.
Sir. Yes, sir.
The creator assigned.
Man, who's going to church, man?
Look.
Where you gonna say your ties to?
Lord.
The Creator is ever present, man. He everywhere with us all. We ain't waiting for a
Why you
savior to
calling
come
him a
save
he?
us.
Why you calling it a he?
Yeah, right.
Look, you always do me like that.
creator.
I'm not saying the Creator has
I'm gonna
testicles.
keep doing you like that.
Giving the creator
The
a
source.
pronoun.
Look,
You
all right.
did.
Look, let me
Give
check
no Jew the
myself.
head like that.
Look, the source of all, is not a male or a female having testicles or a vagina, because the Creator is unseen. I'm gonna keep saying that part. You ain't never gonna
Saying that
point to
since
the
I
Creator.
heard it the
You ain't never
month
gonna
ago.
point. You ain't never gonna point to the Creator. Oh, there he is, right there, the one who made the suns, moons, stars, and
Did
all
it
the cosmos.
again.
You ain't never gonna do that, cuz I don't care how long you live.
You did it again.
So if you
You ain't
worship,
gonna never point
wait,
to
let me
him.
say this: if you worship a God that has been seen ever, he's false. Did Abraham see his God? Did Jacob wrestle him? You see what I'm saying? If your God has ever been seen and tangible and handled, nigga, it's not the Creator, because the Creator is unseen. What are we talking?
Well, if you wrestle my idea of what God is, you're not gonna live to talk about it. Once them votes, once them electric votes get the coursing through your body, you're gonna
Yeah, so
lose
your
that
God is a killer.
match.
Your God is a murderer. Your God will kill you if you try to give him a hug.
Yeah, it also
yo.
yeah, my
Your,
God,
your
my
God,
God is
your, your
light.
God, your
I
God
mean,
is a tangible photon. Your God has been seen. That's what I'm saying. Y'all
can't see,
twisted. The Creator ain't seen, bro.
hold up, brother. You
All
cannot
right, let me
see.
hold up.
All photons cannot be seen, brother. You
But
can
many of
only
them
see,
can. The ones that you
brother.
see.
No,
Nigga, I'm not gonna argue
Listen,
with you, bro.
let
I'm not doing that.
can you?
But
If you
you're
can
coming with
clear,
a biblical
if you
argument. You're saying
clear
the
the
argument for
runway,
God in the Bible applies to your creator. The Bible says that God cannot be seen, and you're taking that and saying the creator cannot be seen.
No, what I'm saying is the fact that the Bible got that is from the writer of the Bible is a false god, pump faking to be
can
the
you clear the
creator.
runway, brother?
The whole point is you're taking a biblical
No.
argument.
I'm not taking the biblical idea.
So where did you
The
get that
Bible,
you can?
the
Where did you
Bible
see?
itself
Okay,
has
so
the
where did
idea
you
of
get?
the
I
ever-present
understand. You
creator
hate the
from the
Bible.
creator.
Where do you get the idea that you cannot see the creator? The creator cannot be seen.
Because the creator, first of all, let me say it like this.
No, where you get it from? Just don't bullshit me, bro.
What do you mean? Where do I get it from? I've always known that. It's something I've not known any other way to think of the creator. There's
So
never
when you was
been
a child, so when you was a child, you knew you knew the universe was created by something.
As I've developed in the first of all, the creator is ever present with
Hold
everybody.
on, brother. I don't want you to preach to me.
All
Don't
right,
go to your
I
cue
ain't
card.
trying
You
to
got a
preach.
bunch of cue cards lined up.
Anyway, all I'm saying is that I've always known that the creator you can't point to him. I don't know how I know that, but I've always been conscious that the creator is with
Okay,
everybody.
well, I'm gonna tell you where you got it from. The
You
Bible.
ain't gonna tell me where I got it from, nigga. I got it from the creator.
You don't remember.
Nigga.
You don't remember.
Bro,
I'm gonna let you
tell
know.
you right now, bro. Shut up talking to me, bro. I don't want to deal with none of you.
When you say the Bible, when you say God can't be, when you say the creator can't be seen, you got that from your past.
Bro, no,
Hold
I
on,
did not,
Suave.
nigga. No, you're not gonna tell me nothing about where
He
I got what
segued
I got
himself.
from.
He segued himself
You
into a trap,
disingenuous
right?
for that shit. Nice try
Brother, hold up, brother. Can you point to visible light, or can you point to the sun? Can you point to visible light, or can you point to a light bulb? That is the question.
Bro, I can point. I'm pointing to visible light right now. I'm literally pointing to it. It's coming right out my phone. How about you do the same thing out your phone, your computer? Point to your computer. It's visible light, nigga. You can point to it.
Brother. How much
It's
of the
an
electro
idol. You're
brother?
worshiping.
How
Your
much?
idea of
How
God is
much of
idolatry.
the
Period.
electromagnetic spectrum
Not
does
arguing with you. I'm
visible
not.
light
No, I'm not.
represent?
No. Sorry, I'm not playing your stupid game. Not
What if
doing
I
it.
told
The
you
creator is
99?
unseen. You
Listen,
can't
it's
see
not a
him.
stupid game. It's science. Oh, 99.9965%
I don't
of
care.
light
Whatever point that you can
cannot
see, bro.
be
You can.
seen.
Whatever point you can see, nigga. The creator made light.
You cannot point to visible
The
light.
creator is the maker of all. He made
Brother,
light
clear
and dark.
the runway. That is
The
subjective
darkness
to
was
your
made
belief.
by
That
the
is
creator.
brother.
What
That
are
is
we talking
subjective,
about?
brother.
He's the all of all.
That brother
The
is
all of it.
subjective to your
The
belief.
all that is
That is
seen and
subjective
unseen
to
is the
your
creator.
OYSP
What are we
belief,
talking
brother.
about?
Can you show me Jehovah?
I'm not playing your game.
Can you show me?
Game
Can
over,
you
man.
show
The
me
creator is
Jehovah?
undefeated.
Brother,
The
can you show me
creator is
Jehovah?
undefeatable.
Can
wanna
you
know what a
show,
Fraggle
brother?
Patty is.
If your creator is undefeated, then you should have no problem with letting me complete a statement or ask a complete question. Can you show me Jehovah keeping electrons in orbit around the nucleus of atomic nuclei?
I'll do you one better. I'll show you Jehovah creating light itself.
Can you, brother? That was a direct question. Don't move the goalpost.
I just said yes.
Can you? Okay,
yes.
Demonstrate for it. Let him share screen and show.
I'm on my phone, so I can't share my screen.
Okay, point us into the direction.
But if you can use your intellectual mind for a second and think about this, you might be able to understand it based on the Creator's presence with you now. Not light, but the presence.
Based on my wisdom and knowledge, it is the photon that is keeping the electron in orbit.
The Creator is all knowledge.
It's the photon.
All wisdom comes from the Creator. All light. Spiritual light, physical light, however you understand light, it comes from Jehovah. Period.
And that's subjective to your belief.
Yeah, whatever. Well, I'm trying to tell you, when you look up in the cosmos and you see a sun,
can you show us objective evidence of Jehovah?
I'll tell you, when you look up in the
It's a simple yes or no question. Can you give us objective evidence of Jehovah?
I want to know what a Fraggle Patty is too, man. I really don't understand that.
I don't know if he
where'd he
his
go?
phone went out. He cut out. He's still on the panel though.
It's like, bro, it's like you can't shoot down one belief system while pushing another. You know what I'm saying? It's like that becomes a hamster wheel. It's like, oh, my belief is better than your belief. And come on, man. When all of it's centered on belief, you don't have no objective evidence of Jehovah outside of light, brother.
Well, Jehovah wasn't even. I don't think they even considered Jehovah, saying the creator in their book. Oh, he slid out.
Yeah, his phone must be messed up. He'll be back. Shout out.
Yeah.
It is. It's like it says. It speaks about the creator, the all light, who man calls Jehovah. That's what their book say.
Oh wow. I didn't know, man. That book was created by a dude during the time where at Madame Blavatsky and all of those dudes were freaking creating cults. There was a time period where a lot of these what do you call new age occultists, during that time period were creating many different cults. A lot of them were coming out of Masonic and Satanist groups. Aleister Crowley, Madame Blavatsky, and there were a whole bunch of them at that time. Another person who was around that time period, I believe, was Joseph Smith, who had started was it Joseph Smith?
And what ain't that the Quaker dude?
No. It's either the Mormons or
that's it. The Mormons.
And then the Jehovah Witnesses, the Jehovah Wickedness, also came around from a dude, I think Charles or Rutherford or something, around that same time. So you got to be careful around that time period with white folks' writings and stuff. Like, they were really trying to recreate Bibles. They were making claims that they found tablets, in South America that were written in some Egyptian language, and then talking about Moroni's, and none of these words ever existed in any Semitic language. They were creating religions. They were creating cults. And we see that reflected later on in the 70s, 80s, and 90s in the Black community when after the dismantling of the Black Panther Party and the attack against Black liberation movements, they started placing cults within our community. That was COINTELPRO. I'm gonna stand on that, yo. Your Dr. Yorks and Yahweh Ben Yahweh's, these Negroes were working for the man, to keep us divided, You know what I mean? It was divide and conquer. And the only way to do that with a very religious and spiritual people is for them to send a whole bunch of group of different, you know what I'm saying, proselytizers and self-proclaimed messiahs, you know what I'm saying, into our communities. But definitely during that era, when the Owaspy Bible was written, that's Madam Blavatsky and Aleister Crowley and all of those dudes were freaking. They were just creating cults like it was freaking McDonald's hamburgers, bro.
And everybody smash that thumbs up. If you're
Yeah,
watching at home, please smash that thumbs up and hit that bell so you get a notification every time we go live, so you don't miss anything. Yeah, that's a good point, man. Your cults are popping up everywhere.
And John Newbero said that light shined through his window and led his hands to the typewriter for 50 days straight and caused him to automatic write the Owaspy Bible. And these niggas have had a nerve to come up here and say God ain't light.
Look at
Abba
Bivens. Abba Bivens, 1968. He went against the commandment keepers and the Morris Zionist Jews of Harlem, and where he started out, and he freaking daggone said he saw an angel, you know what I'm saying, appear in the bar when he was drunk. Told him to create the ISUPK. So yeah, we gotta be careful, man.
Wait, what happened with the ISUPK? I missed it.
Abba Bivens was drunk in the bar and said he saw an angel. And now
Nick, hey, you know what's crazy? That nigga's funny because Ezra said the same thing when he wrote the quote unquote King James Version Bible that y'all hold right now. Ezra he said he saw an angel, told him to drink a drink, and then he began to speak. And this is all the book. He began to speak for 40 days and 40 nights without stopping.
That's crazy.
And his scribes wrote everything he said, and that's what we have today in our Bibles. That's written down in the book of Cedric, chapter 14.
How many books did Ezra write?
Man, it was over like 100-some books he wrote. He wrote, but his scribes wrote as he milly mouthed it off that Molly water. The angel that gave him the drink, his name is Luamon. He is the Antichrist of the Bible, the one who wrote the Bible today. The same nigga that the Apostle Paul saw, and the same person that Constantine saw is the same God, Luamon, who is the false the false God, the Antichrist.
I didn't really subscribe to Paul. Paul even said that he was a liar. He said,
"Man, come on, man. Paul's a false apostle. He the ops. He tried to say he from the tribe of Benjamin. No, he ain't.
He said that if my lie glorifies God, then why am I also called a sinner? And he was referring to the fact that he claimed to be a Messiah. He claimed to be an apostle or a disciple. You know what I'm saying? Right. And also there were two conflicting scriptures in the writings of Paul from, I think, when they talked about
so many of them.
The road to Damascus. He said that, you know, nobody saw Christ, nobody heard him, and then in another text says that everybody heard him.
Right. Yeah, that's facts. That two different things. Paul's a liar. Paul's a false apostle. Paul was not the leader of the church when Yeshua died. It was actually his brother James the Just, who was the head of the Jerusalem church in the first century. But everybody accredits it to Paul because Paul was the ops. Paul was tied into the Roman government, being on payroll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was like he was slaying. He was
slaying. Paul says it in the book of Acts to salute Herodias, my kinsman.
He was a plant, yo. He was a plant, bro.
Easy work, bro. It's easy work. Josephus explains it all. When you read the books of Josephus, the Antiquities of the Jews, man, look, the Creator Gang been putting this information out for years now. My brother Malachi Maccabee, Selah Shalom, Kaz Monkel, we've been putting this information out on Paul, man, for the last 4 years. Niggas just now getting up on Paul.
I don't think you heard what we said though earlier when you fell out about, you know what I'm saying, that time period that the Owaspy Bible was written.
The 1800s was a high spiritual time in the earth.
It was
All
the
over,
time
all
for
over the whole
most
earth, people were claiming to see angels
It
and
was
spirits.
cults. It was a whole time.
No.
period.
There was some cults,
Hold
but
on,
that's not the reality of the spiritual world. The reality of the
I
spiritual
know you
world
won't
is
be
real.
defensive. I know
The
you won't.
people get spooky because y'all
No, you
scared.
won't get
Niggas,
defensive.
the reality of life after death
Brother,
is
you're being defensive. You're being
that's
defensive.
real. So what I'm saying is, when you start having interactions with spirits, that's not cultish. That is actually reality. Spirits exist. Angels exist.
You don't
Can you
think
stop being
interacting
defensive?
with spirits is spooky?
I know you want to filibuster so you can defend your
had an encounter with the angel, when Abba Bibbins had an encounter with an angel, these niggas wasn't capping. They had from angels and spirits, but they were low vibratory, false. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is y'all niggas is spooky when it comes to spiritual shit. Y'all want to act like y'all when you got all this shit, but when it comes
You're being spooky because you won't even let nobody else talk.
Right. We're not being spooky when we tell you God is
Like,
like
get some of your own medicine. That shit don't feel good, do it.
So what I'm saying is the manifestation of spirit is real. Y'all niggas, y'all gotta stop being so spooky. Where your grandmamas at?
Okay,
Where
brother,
the ancestors? Where are the ancestors at?
Brother, can you tell us what spirit is?
Yeah, spirit is the expression, right? That is you. You can't exist without your expression. The manifestation of your expression is who you are. Your spirit. It's different. It's different from your emotional.
You know what's funny? Every time we ask that question, we get a different answer.
No, I always get the same answer. I got the definition right here.
I'm not talking about from you. I'm not talking about from you. I'm talking about in general. Every time we ask that question,
everybody's duped.
Brother, clear the runway. Every time we ask that question to religious people, we always get a different answer, which leads me to believe that y'all don't know what spirit actually is. Y'all don't know.
No, nigga, I just told you, spirit is expression. That is the manifestation of your expression is spirit, and it is connected directly to the creator.
All right. So can I finish what I was going to say real quick?
Hey, before you do that, let me let everybody know what we got coming up in 1 hour. We got this.
This November, the Coliseum of Arguments opens its gates once again. The stage is set, the question explosive. In one corner, the Argument League champion, the revolutionary voice shaking platforms across the internet, Suave B.O.S, preaching black power, unity, and unapologetic truth. And standing across from him, the former Lions Den Debate League champion with a record of 14-1. The mind behind the philosophy God is light, light is electromagnetism. The electrifying intellect King Naga. This round's topic: does being American conflict with being black? Two titans, two worldviews, one question that cuts the core of identity, loyalty, and liberation. Who speaks for the truth? Who walks away victorious? Find out Sunday, November 16th at 8 p.m. only on the Coliseum of Arguments. This is Titans Debate League, where minds collide and legends rise.
Yeah.
Get y'all popcorn ready. You heard me?
Make sure y'all get y'all butts on over to @Titans Debate League on YouTube.
That's what's going down.
Again, that's @Titans Debate League. We have that in 1 hour exclusively on my channel. We're gonna stream a little bit of it to Suave's, but you won't be able to get the whole thing over there. Just to make sure everybody knows exactly what's going on and where we at.
Nah, I ain't even gonna do it. No, we going straight over here.
All right, big bet.
Yeah.
Back to you, Zion.
All right, so this is what I was saying, and this is why I said that we have to be careful, because that time period, the Book of Owaspy was published in 1882 by John Below Newborough, right? It places it historically between Madame Helen Blavatsky's active period, 1870 to 1880s, and before Aleister Crowley's rise in the 1900s. So that time period, there was a whole bunch of cults, right, that were happening, and these were groups that were coming out of a what would you call it, I would say like the New Age ideals. They were making cults like hamburgers at that time. Okay, so I would just say I'm not, you know what I'm saying, going to knock the brother or whatever, but I would say that you have to be careful, just like the same thing with what I just said about the cults that were coming up after the fall, the rise and fall of the Black Panthers. You know what I'm saying? They were placing ops within our community, you know what I'm saying, like Dr. York and Yahweh Ben Yahweh. We had a big insurgence of cult ideals, books and stuff like that. What about also the dude who did the Book of Mormon, the Jehovah Wickedness? All of these things were coming out of that same era, around the same group of white folks who were teaching this New Age doctrine. So I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't take anything for face value. I would look into the cultural context of the time period that things are written in to understand whether these things are for us or against us. That's all I wanted to say, brother.
And every time you get the cooking on that Owaspy stuff, he wind up dropping off.
You know, cult folks are not allowed to listen to somebody's opposing arguments. They will run away real quick, come back and throw some stones when they get back. There he is. Now he's back. Come on now.
Yeah, I had to travel through the ethers real quick, my nigga. I had to go help, some people in Syria. The creator got missions for your boy all over this cosmos. I'll be in and out, man. Look, I'm back on the earth. What's up?
Yeah, you late, man. You want me to repeat it again?
Yeah, go ahead. Say what you say. Say what you gonna say.
Okay, so what I said was that the cultural context of that time period. All right, hold on, let me see here. Yeah, let me bring my source back up here.
Cultural context of what time period?
Time period when your book was written, man. 1882.
Oh, you talking about the 1800s? Are you? Oh, wait. Is this? Are you trying to?
I wasn't done talking, my brother. Before you
before
you start preaching to us,
I know you excited. That's his favorite.
Chill now. So watch this. So like
this nigga trying to debunk a book he ain't never read.
He's about to slide out again before I get finished. Watch this. So the Book of A.W.A.S. be published in.
Well, I'm not finna argue the book. That's not. I don't care about.
Don't let me talk. Why are you still?
Hey, go let him give him that work, man.
Come on, man.
Let him see that.
Man.
I don't give a damn about the book at all.
You're nervous. So the Book of A.W.A.S.
Let the people see that A1.
I don't care about the Book of A.W.A.S. What is your own?
This is defense mechanisms, bro.
What you talking about?
Let the people see that, man. I'm sharing my screen.
Was 1882 by John.
We know this. That's fact. That's facts.
Okay.
But again,
hold on. Everybody mute out and let's let Zion and this brother Prince Judavon Bill. Zion was supposed to be repeating what.
I'm about to debate this nigga on everything he about to say. I just want to let that be known right now because I already know he about to pull some bullshit up. But go ahead.
What am I pulling bullshit for? I'm talking about a time period. The Book of A.W.A.S. published in 1882 by Bilal Newberry. You want to debate that? This place is historically between Helen Blavatsky. So that's not true. The 1882.
No, that's all facts. Go ahead.
Okay. So there's no debate there. So this is places historically between the Madam Helen Blavatsky's active period, 1970s to 1980s, and before Aleister Crowley's rise in.
Who? Wait, what are you talking about? Wait, hold on. Wait, what are we talking about? You talk about a time period.
If you're talking over me, you retard.
You just took a crazy.
Are we about to get retarded? Are we about to? You about to make me go all the way?
I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm
gonna smush your head, boy. I'm trying to have a conversation.
No, because all right, go ahead. I'm trying not to cry. Go ahead. Mute my mic.
Button your pork eating lip for a second, man. Let me finish what I'm reading, man. I'm trying to be respectful. In other words,
don't meet at all. But go ahead.
See that? That's diarrhea of the mouth. Emerged during the height of Blavatsky's theosophical movement and nearly 2 decades before Crowley began shaping modern occultism. So Owaspy, a new Bible published in 1882, automatic writing text by John Bilal Newberry, a contemporary with Blavatsky's theosophy. Madam Helena Blavatsky, 1875 to 1891, unveiled 1877. The Secret Doctrine of WASP appeared during her peak influence. Aleister Crowley, 1898, 1947, founded Thelema, 1904. Book of the Law of WASP predates Crowley's occult career by 20 years. The contextual note, right, claimed to be a new Bible. Blavatsky's co-founded the Theosophical Society. So he's coming literally out of Blavatsky, and so is Aleister Crowley. It literally says it mirrors, right? It mirrors Blavatsky's. You can laugh all you want. It's a
bullshit, nigga. All that shit you talking is bullshit. You ain't never read the book. You ain't never read the book. Now I'm finna be an asshole because you want to pull some shit.
So let me ask you a question about your book.
You ain't never read it. Wait, have you ever read it? Have you ever even read the cover?
Let me ask you a question.
Have you ever read it?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Have you? Okay, so what is the front? You said you read it. Okay.
Ask you a question first.
Go ahead, ask me something with the silly stuff.
Not debating with retards. So
you are one. Go ahead.
Yeah, with a degree, whatever, with multiple.
Exactly, with a degree.
So watch this. So watch this. So what is a fragapatty?
Fragapatty is a name. First of all, it's a heavenly name. You don't even understand it. It's a name of a person. Fragapatty, Fragapati is actually pronounced Fragapati, and it's a name of a person. A high-raised angel, actually,
what language,
who was righteous and the son of the Creator.
What language is that? Does that word, the etymology of that word come from?
I ain't gonna lie. To me, that sounds like food for the characters on Fraggle.
No, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and I got my OWASP open right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn to the page. I'm gonna go ahead and deal with it. Hold on. We're gonna go to the book of Fragapati, not Fragapatty.
I thought a Fragapatty was a
Fragapati.
Fragapatty.
Say it with me, Fragapati. Y'all can't even pronounce the words in the book. You trying to talk shit about? All right, so here we go. The Fragapati is an Etherian angel from the high raised heavens. Okay, he's a righteous son of the Creator who inspired mortals and raised the spirits of man during the time of let's see.
How your Creator get a son if he ain't got no genitalia?
During the time of Zarathustra, right? 9,000 years ago. So Fragapati is an angel that came to earth 9,000 years ago during the time of the righteous man Zarathustra, who inspired righteous commandments in the earth, like thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not, obviously love your neighbor. All those things that come from the Creator, that's all God's do. God's only raise man up to know the Creator's righteous virtues. That's it.
What other documentation prior to 1882 do we have of this angel Fragapati?
Okay, that's a very good question. I'll answer it practically. OWASP is a primary source. Okay, a primary source, meaning it didn't come from other texts prior to it. Everything in OWASP is only
in the book.
In OWASP.
I got a question before Zion responds about the primary source.
This is ridiculous.
You're talking about the same book that the dude wrote because he saw a stream of light going to the typewriter. That's that book that came out from him is the primary source.
It went to his.
No, OWASP is a primary source, a practical guide to the spiritual life. No other text has the information that's in OWASP. It's primary to it.
Who wrote OWASP?
OWASP was channeled through automatic writing through he just read it. If you weren't following along with
Lord of the Rings is a primary source.
Really what you just did was
Lord of the Rings is a primary source too, I guess.
I just want to show that this guy went in a circle with me. And
a circle? No, I didn't go to no circle with nobody.
Let me go ahead and speak. What I just asked.
Let me go ahead and speak.
I just asked you, was the book that came from a guy who saw a stream of light going to a typewriter and then put it out, that book? Was that book the primary source?
Yes.
You wait.
Yes.
First, you said no.
No. Yes.
It's okay that you said
no.
But
it's on the cover of the book, moron.
Then you were trying to educate me and you said the same thing.
I'm not listening to nothing y'all rabid ass minds is trying to spew because you ain't even read the book yourself. What are you talking about? Why would I argue a book with somebody who hasn't even read it?
I haven't.
You ain't read the information. You're studying it. You're not a part of the creative game.
I'm gonna let you get that off because
we actually
they've
read
been insulting you in your text.
I want to read that shit.
But I did ask
Yeah,
you
because
a
you
question
ignorant.
about
That's
it.
how you hide shit from niggas. You put it in a book, and he ain't never gonna read that shit. That's how you hide shit from niggas. See me, I'm intellectual. I'm gonna read the book for myself. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, it's from a cult. It's from a white man. I don't care. I'm going to read the information because I'm intellectual. And guess what? My creator
I
This is
think
not
that
intellectualism.
when
This
you
is
do that,
my creator is gonna tell me straight
lets
up
me know
if
that
it's
my question
bullshit
really
or if
hurts
it's
you.
not.
It really hurts your feelings that
It don't hurt none of my
that
feelings,
question.
cuz.
Well, then why would you go? I just asked you a simple question. It was like, is this the? I'm just trying to make sure the
I
same book
told
that
you
you want.
several times. It's a
Why would
primary
you have even
source.
thought? But why? I had barely spoke, especially to you. We haven't even really had a chance to dialogue.
On things that happen.
You know, I was asking. I was making sure that I was on the same page as you. I wasn't trying to slam dunk you, but it did sound like a slight because that shit sounds crazy.
What sounds
No
crazy? I
disrespect
don't
to nothing
understand.
you
What
believe
sounds
in.
crazy?
I mean,
What's crazy?
it don't sound no crazier than none of the other stuff. Divine,
Right. Because guess
divinely
what? The
inspired. It's all
creator,
divinely
look,
inspired.
the
I
creator,
just wanted
look.
to make sure that you were saying that the book that a guy who saw a stream of light going to a typewriter and then came up with that book was what you were calling a primary source.
Hey,
Because
the light
Meaning,
that go to the
we
meaning
debate
typewriter,
about
what
what
I
a
meant.
primary
Okay,
source is.
you know
the
what a
light,
primary
A1,
a
the light
primary
went to his
source
hands
is
and guided
hold
his
on,
hands
Nugget.
to the typewriter for 50
Hold on,
days.
Nugget. Hold on. A primary source. If you look up the definition, it means that it doesn't come from any other source materials. It's its own source. There's no other materials that it came from, right? And it only came from one person. It didn't come from
Seem
different
like
prophets
It's
or
just
seem
not
different
a
like the
people.
word
light.
I would
It,
use
it
when
seemed like the light
talking
that
about
shined through the
that
windows.
text. Like,
Bro,
if I call
listen,
that a
the Bible,
primary to anything,
the
it's
Owaspy. Look,
a figment
if
of
you
his
ever,
imagination.
this
We
how I
can.
know niggas ain't read it. Because if you ever just look up Owaspy, if you just look it up right now, the PDF, you can look it up, download it yourself for free. On
Yeah,
the cover,
I got it.
it says Owaspy, a primary for the practical development and enlightenment of humanity, groups, and individuals for the benefit of the
I
whole.
understand. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut
Yeah,
your
but
wisdom. Go ahead, because I don't want you to cut mine.
wouldn't the light
My
that
bad.
shined through the window and guided his hands to the typewriter for 50 Days Street be the
Yeah.
primary? Because
I
without
mean,
that light,
it's
he
it's
wouldn't
a
have
weak
never
primary. I mean,
automatic
if you could call it a
wrote that
primary,
shit in the
I
What
book.
have
would
you
never use it
wait?
as
First of
one.
all, has anybody? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just be real sincere, real quick. Has anybody on this panel ever actually downloaded Owaspy and read it? Just
Yes, I've
cracked
had
it
it.
open.
I've read
Yes,
it.
I started
that's how.
reading it
Yes,
after
Okay,
college.
okay.
that's
So let
how,
me
brother. That's
just share
how I
something.
know the
Years I had
Creator
that book.
Jehovah is all light. Yeah, because
Yeah,
in
I
the
But
book.
I'm
Y'all,
not
so
reading.
let me
But
state
sir,
this too.
just to
Oh, go ahead. No, I'm
before you
sorry.
go in, I'm about to let you go in now.
No, go. You do your thing.
A book that I forgot the exact phraseology that you were using, but you were saying that somebody talked to him or whatever. Man, that stuff. I'm not. Man, come on, man. You want somebody
Well,
talk?
ain't
An
that what
angel
happened with
came to this
Moses?
guy.
Ain't that what
Man,
happened with
listen.
Moses? Ain't that what happened with
But
Muhammad?
you're not a Christian, so don't use that to validate
Listen.
your point, though.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I gotta say this.
No, you can
Every
interrupt.
single spiritual text on the planet claims to come from the Creator via angels.
Yeah,
Every
and I
one.
use that to blow
Every
a hole in every
single
one of
one.
them arguments in a debate because that is
Right.
bogus.
So what I'm trying to state is
Anybody can say
this.
that.
Now,
If
what I'm
anybody
trying to state to
say,
you,
oh,
all I'm
angel
saying
came
is
to me.
this: angels are not a separate part of creation. They're not different. Angels ain't nothing else been a mortal man that you just can't see because he don't have a body no more, or sheep, or the baby. That's it. So I'm not over. See, y'all get spooky about spiritualism. Y'all think it's all fake because it's dealing with spirits or angels. Nigga, no. Spirits and angels are just a part of the progression of natural life that the Creator made. That's it. It ain't spooky.
All I
If
wanted
I
you to
see a
know
ghost,
is
if I
I'm
see
not
my
picking on
grandma,
you.
my
That
grandma
I
died
treat your divinely inspired book the same as I treat the rest of them.
You gotta
I
treat
read them, but
look, I agree. You gotta treat every book with scrutiny because why? They've all come from a secondary source than the Creator directly to you.
Okay, but
If the
that's what was
Creator,
was my problem in you calling it a primary. Not to say that it wasn't specifically, but it's just a weak one, and to lead with that as if it's your strong point, like it was throwing me. That's why I was
You would
bringing
have
it
to
up.
be able to validate that it came from the Creator to make it a primary source.
it doesn't come
There's
from
nobody
I feel
able
you,
to
brother. My bad.
validate
Peace
that
to
the
you.
Book of
No.
Owaspy came from the Creator down through an angel into freaking daggone
only
Blau.
way- wait, the only to
There's
do
no freaking way
wait, hold on.
there is no way to
There is
validate.
a- There is
no way to validate that.
There is a way to validate it, actually.
Oh man, get out of here.
So
watch this.
First of all,
Let me ask you this question.
I'm gonna tell you practically how you could validate any book, whether it's from the creator or not.
Yeah.
This is what you do. Number one, you have to read it. First of all, you gotta read the shit. Most of y'all, because I know for a fact, most of y'all niggas have not read OWASP.
I read enough of it to turn it off.
You read the Bible. Y'all ain't read the OWASP like that. So first and foremost, in order to determine if it's from the creator or not, you have to read it.
No. But go ahead. What's the next part? What's the second way to validate it? What's the second way to validate it?
How else can you validate if you don't first read?
No, you said there was you said first. Now there has to be a second. You said
here's how I validate it. I just know the creator that I believe in wouldn't play a game of telephone like that. He's smart enough to know that that's one of the dumbest ways to disseminate information to the masses. It's through an angel and word of mouth.
With every other book too.
He would have came and put it in everybody's soul or something. Pass it around word of mouth and believe me. This whole believe me game. He knows, man. Even he regrets making us because of how sinful and untrustworthy
exactly.
He wants to disseminate his message through us. Nah.
OWASP says that no man is going to believe no book, that even if the book came from heaven in a flame of fire. OWASP says humanity won't receive books.
So why would God continue to keep doing this if he already knows it won't work?
This is some Madame Blavatsky bullshit.
But not evil.
Not only that, a lot of the names you find in the OWASP Bible come from other.
Stop capping,
bro. Why can you clear the runway? A lot of the names that you find in the OWASP Bible do indeed come from older religions. That's
not, bro. Y'all gotta read the book. Y'all just read
one, and then I'm gonna ask you real quick. Since you read, now I read it.
I got my OWASP.
Hold up, brother, because
I'm gonna read something for you.
When I downloaded the PDF,
so I can prove my second point.
Hold up, brother, clear the runway. When I downloaded the PDF for the OWASP Bible, there's a whole section in there called the glossary or dictionary, where it's giving you all of these different names and redefining them, like Buddha,
redefining
Sarah.
No, but you don't.
Yes, they are redefining.
Oh my God, my brother. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say this too, man.
The runway. Look, names in the. This is what I typed in. Names in the OWASP Bible that come from older religions. Names in the OWASP Bible that come from older religions include those referencing the Creator, such as Jehovah, Almaz, and Elohim, and
do you know why? Okay, let me explain to you why that is. Because the OWASP gives the history of the. No, I'm gonna explain to you why that is real quick.
At least let me finish.
Yeah. All right, then I'll explain.
The name OWASP itself is defined in the book as a word for sky, earth, and spirit in the ancient language of Pan. Names for the Creator, Jehovah. A name used for the Creator, which is the same as the Hebrew Tetragrammaton YHWH.
That's not true.
Yahweh.
But no, that's not true.
It absolutely is the same Tetragrammaton, brother.
No, it's not.
Latinized Jehovah or the Latinized Jehovah. So you're telling me JHVH ain't the Tetragrammaton in Jehovah?
No, that's the Tetragrammaton. But
in the Hebrew Bible, that's where they come from.
First of all, the Creator doesn't. In OWASP, the Creator doesn't quibble over names. The Creator states in OWASP he does not quibble over names. Bro, you making shit. You talking about stuff that's going way around the bend, and it ain't got nothing to do with OWASP, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I read OWASP, bro. I'm trying to tell you as a friend,
brother.
What you talking about ain't in line with OWASP.
Do I have to shoot my 50 caliber Gatling gun at you to clear the runway?
I'm just trying to tell you that what you're reading is all. I read OWASP.
Another name for the Creator, possibly referring to the deity Ahura Mazda. Elohim, a name for the creator, similar to the Hebrew Elohim or El Elyon.
No, it's not.
Egoquim, other names used for the Creator in the OWASP.
Okay, let me tell you why this is. Because you're reading so damn slow, nigga. Can I cut in real quick?
I should be finished. Other deity and spirit names: Asherah, an ancient Canaanite goddess associated with fertility and motherhood; Molech, an ancient Canaanite deity associated with child sacrifice; and Storeth, another name for Asherah.
Yeah, they all in there. Owaski talks about all of the false gods.
A name from
Owaski explains who they are, what times they were living, what areas of the earth they ruled over. The Owaski gives the history of the heavens.
Brother,
all the false gods are in there.
Other names: the Great Spirit, a name.
Yes, that's the creator, the Great Spirit.
A common term in Native American religions, right?
Right.
So
the Great Spirit. The Great Spirit is a. Listen, all right, let me explain.
Brother, explain when I'm done.
This is theosophy. The
mix of
always
man.
got pluralism.
Oh my God!
Madam Bogowski shit.
Echoing the biblical expression "I am," the all person, a name for the creator, which is similar to the concept of a universal consciousness in some spiritual traditions. The highest light. You know Naga gonna resonate with that one. The highest light. A name for the creator, similar to the concept of a supreme being in many religions, because across the planet you find the concept that God is light. But you Owaski niggas will sit here and say, no, God not light. Even though
God creates light, silly
your creator, even though your creator,
tricks is for kids, bro. We're not silly kids. We're not kids.
Highest
we know that the creator made light. Nobody will ever debate you on that ever again, bro. We already cut your head off with that.
Look at this one. Right? O-M. A sacred name in Hinduism, which is also mentioned as a name for the feminine aspect of the
creator. Don't quibble over names, cuz.
A lot of the stuff that you find in your Owaski comes from other religions that predate
That's not true.
Writing of
simply not true. It's simply not true.
Nobody falling for you and them dumb Negroes.
It's simply not true. But let me say what I was going to say again. I was trying to go back to my other point. Creator is not a god at all, for one, and he already states that his name, he don't quibble over names at all. The reason why he is him. All right, no pronouns. Creator don't have testicles or a vagina. Once again, I'll state that again. He's unseen, or it is unseen.
Got a son, right? Your creator got a son.
All humanity are his sons and daughters. Yes, its sons and daughters. Yes, all of us are brothers and sisters to love one another and help one another in the creator's virtue. Right. So with that being stated, the name of the creator has been called differently through different cultures all throughout history. So some people call him Ormazd over in Persia. Some people call him Yah over in the African regions. People call him Om in India. It's the name of the creator don't matter. Matter of fact, the creator in Owaski, Jehovah, he literally, it said, it don't quibble over names. He don't care what you call him. What he cares about
that shit up, ain't he? I'm proud of you, bro.
What Source cares about is how you live to your brothers and sisters, doing good to each other, raising each other up, and raising yourself up like a god that you are. That's what creators say in Owaski. It ain't got nothing to do with worshiping no gods. Creators say, the God in Owaski tell you, I'm your brother. Don't worship me. Worship our creator. That's the God in Owaski. The creator is not a God at all in Owaski. You see what I'm saying? So in the Bible and in other texts, we got gods, we got lords, we got saviors. Owaski don't have none of that. None of it. The creator states he won't have no worship of no gods, lords, or saviors. You can't rise up in spirit with the creator till you denounce all lords, gods, and saviors. And that's what I'm here to do with the creator gang. Let y'all niggas know you gods and your sisters is God and sis, and we are to worship the creator who was unseen through service done unto others righteously in love and harmony and happiness without slavery, sacrifice, no blood, none of that war shit. All of that's the mark of the beast.
Oh, really? So what happened with those Owaski camps over in Australia? And
I don't give a damn what happened with Owaski. I'm not a part of no Owaski camp. I don't care about Owaski.
So
I don't care.
Creator gang, right?
I don't care.
You don't care.
Do you get that?
So
that don't got nothing to do with me. That don't got nothing to do with the creator gang.
It has everything to do with the book of Owaski and the.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not. You trying to link it with that so you can have something against what I'm saying. When Owaski ain't saying nothing evil. Owaski don't tell you to go sacrifice your babies. Owaski don't tell you to go worship God. Owaski don't tell you to go to war. Owaski tells you stop
So
doing
they shouldn't have done that. So they should have done that, right?
Tell you is that you trying to push it on Owaski that Owaski on it because you ain't read it. You ain't read it.
Moral purification
bro. Stop. Just stop.
Right?
Just stop.
New dispensation of the
you haven't read Owaski, so you really can't speak on it.
Preparing humanity for higher ages. So the purification, right, for humanity, angelic cosmology, moral purification. Why weren't they pure? Why did they sit there?
I don't even know what you're talking about. I ain't even heard what you. I ain't heard half the shit you said, bro. I ain't gonna be honest.
You really don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about at all. I have an Owaski right here in front of me, brother. I got it right here. I can read. Matter of fact, let me just read what Owaski says about itself. I got the source.
That's all we doing.
You reading about shit.
Your source is trash.
No, it's not. It's not. First of all, you ain't read it, so you can even.
I did. I told you I fucking goddamn read. I read enough of it.
You ain't read Owaski, bro. You ain't gonna sit up here and lie. That's what you
supposed to be in that debate with Cosmon and them.
You
lie. Supposed to be in that debate with Cosmon and them.
Bro, Cosmon will demolish you in a debate.
Cosmon is a fucking
Cosmon. Me, I'll demolish you. You want to set up a debate right now?
Toilet tissue to me.
You want to set up a debate with this toilet tissue book right now? Hey, set it up. Hey, what Anon at? Anon. This nigga want to set up a debate with this toilet tissue book that I follow us. Let's get it. I'll debate you on anything that you want to talk about using
Jabari whooped that boy ass.
Does Jehovah
Jabari studied it. I saw fucking Jabari spank that boy, man.
Nigga, I'll debate you right now. Set a date. Set a date.
You ain't shit.
Set a date. I'll debate you. I ain't shit, but I look. I ain't shit in this Texas toilet paper.
You got on your belt.
I ain't shit in this Texas toilet paper. So debate me. Debate me.
How many debates do you have on your belt?
Debate me, bro.
I don't debate fucking minors.
Okay, then run. Then. You sucker. Run, sucker.
I don't debate minors.
Go run then. What's your name? I don't even know who I'm talking to. What's your name?
That's Zion Wall Guy.
Zion the Wall Guy?
Zion the Wall.
I'm the dude that be all over the place, nigga.
All right, Zion.
There you go on the big screen right there.
Oh, you a warlord. So you a false god anyway.
Who ain't saying I never said I was a god? That's your fucking.
No, I'm messing with you, bro. I'm messing with you. But listen, my nigga. Look. Salute to you, my bro. It ain't I ain't mad at you at all. I'm just trying to tell you, bro, that I'll debate you on any subject that you want to talk about. And I will.
Otherwise, send Cosmon Cal to see me. Send somebody who got enough debates under their belt. Because what I'm not going to do is sit here and go flap gums with a fucking goddamn youngin. I'm your elder, nigga. I'm your elder, nigga.
Listen. I don't give a damn about how old you are. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about age. Ain't nothing but a number, nigga. I'll beat up on your old ass. I will beat up on your old ass. You understand me?
In real life,
you get that? No, I'm not talking about in real life. I'm not talking about in real life. I'm talking about in the debate. I'm talking about in the debate. I already know I'll beat your old ass in real life. That's not a question. I'm saying in the debate.
I'll make you shit your drawers, so don't ever say that.
Bro, we'll set up a debate. What you want to debate?
Don't pull out the number.
Don't call
listen, Kaz ain't listen.
Don't call your daddy.
Zion, put the number up.
Spank you. Spank him.
Man, just stop. Just please stop with the testosterone. It's too much.
Put up the katanas.
He ain't finna debate nobody in the debate. Zion will get dusted by any of my homies. Malachi, Maccabee, Selah Shalom, Cosmon Cal, Daryl Cosmon, me, my sisters. I got sisters that will whoop on you with Owaski. I got females that will whoop you up with Owaski. Oh my mama, nigga! Have you with your body?
Okay. I got an open channel for anybody in the Waspia, any combination of.
Bro, we already beat you up, Naga. Nah, we don't want to beat you, Naga. We already beat you up 6-7 times. I'm still beating you up. God ain't right. The Creator made right.
No, we're cooking, brother. And y'all already down on the scorecard.
No. Ain't no. When we are defeated, ain't nobody beat us in the debate.
With already down on the scorecard.
You talking about
1-0.
You already got dusted by Cosmon. All y'all knocking.
I have yet to debate Cosmon, brother.
Oh well, whoever debated Cosmo,
I'll give Cosmo that.
Cosmo debated
He's a great
Laurel,
debater.
and he
yeah,
is
Laurel.
already, and he is
Yeah,
already
that was embarrassing
down.
for Laurel. I was like, damn, that's sad.
Listen. He's already down on the scorecards 1-0, brother.
What are you talking about, bro? Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Stop, bro. Just stop, my dude. My man.
The only judge that has submitted their
Nah, bro. We're not finna do this. I'm not finna go to therapy after this conversation, bro.
That's why them niggas want to run around fucking who wrote the book.
No, we ain't running around it. John Balu Nubro wrote the book under the inspiration overshadowing of angels through automatic writing. That's obvious. Nobody's ducking that. What are you talking about? Nobody's ducking anything.
About the racist Dennis. Let's talk about
Owaski is a book that is the words of Jehovah and his angel ambassador channeled through.
Y'all want to
I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
Beat on y'all chest and claim victory over Naga when
Go
the
ahead, bro.
stuff said debate has not been released.
Right. Okay.
Say, oh, we flooded
all
the
right.
polls and we had more votes than y'all.
Right.
We know it's more members of Creative Gang than it is or not. But that debate, the winner and loser of that debate is not and was never decided by the polls. It's decided by the judges who ruled in the debate. And so far, we only have one judge ruling. You know what I'm saying? And you are down on the scorecards 1-0 because the only judge that we have at the moment did not rule in Creator Gang's favor. He ruled in the favor of Naga. So what has to happen in order for
how long is you gonna talk, bro? How long is you go? We don't care.
What has to happen, what has to take place,
nobody
in order
cares.
for Creator Gang to win is you virtually need a 2-0 sweep from the other two remaining.
Well, I'm just gonna say it like this. In my opinion, Cosmo scraped y'all. In my opinion, Cosmo scraped y'all niggas, bro. In my opinion, I'm gonna stand 10 toes on that.
Yeah, that's
back to niggas. Cosmo scraped y'all, nigga. God is not like God is. The light is created by the creator, nigga. What you talking about?
It is all light, brother. Your book said
Cosmo scraped
all light, brother.
Your book light is created. Everybody knows that. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not doing this.
Wouldn't even exist.
It's like talking to a toxic chick.
Bro,
God is not light. The creator created light. It's simple. All things were made by the creator. He created darkness. He created everything.
There's an open challenge from
light didn't make shit. Shut up.
Light does indeed make shit.
No, it doesn't. No, it was made. I'm not saying light can't make it. I'm saying light itself was created.
Without light, brother.
Slow bus.
Without light, do you
light
have
was created.
Do you have photosynthesis without light, brother?
Go somewhere, bro, and tell somebody else that bullshit. Don't try to tell me. Don't tell me that. Tell somebody else that. I'm not with that shit. You understand that? You ain't never gonna convince me. Never. You're never gonna convince me that. Stop.
Some objective evidence of Jehovah creating light.
It's called cosmology, nigga. All the cosmos is created by
your belief. Is what it's called,
which is created by
your subjective beliefs.
What are you talking about? It's called cosmology. It's a whole study of science, nigga. What are you talking about? Shut up. Stop trying to convince people that dumbass shit.
Light cosmology, brother. What's cosmology, brother?
You silly nigga.
Okay, what creates light?
Damn.
And what cosmology?
I'm done. Hey, talk to somebody else. I'm done. I'm done. Bye.
You've been done. Outside of religion, brother. Outside of religion. Outside of I'm even narrow it down. Outside of mainstream religion, right? Okay, which cosmology says that light was created?
Yeah, you put him in a fucking chokehold. He's done. Can't argue like his fucking goddamn elders.
Yeah, because bro, it's an open challenge for from Naga to any member or combination of members of Creator Gang to put their God on the table
against our idea of what God is. And
Your idea of what God is false, nigga. You are idolater. You worship idols, nigga. Light is an. If you worship light, you're worshiping an idol. You silly nigga. Do you not understand that Creator is unseen? You ain't finna debate none of me, none of my credit gang homies, nobody. We already body bagged y'all niggas. Y'all just fumigating. Y'all like a corpse just fumigating. You're shivering and shaking and tumbling.
Jehovah lives in a book.
Jehovah lives in heaven. Shut up.
Great grace and peace.
We tired of hearing your fucking goddamn lips.
Is this the channel on the
in the book, brother.
Butt paper.
And then you redefine what Jehovah actually is. You took that from the Abrahamic religion and redefined it.
Is this the channel owner? Who is the channel owner?
A1, where you at, brother?
What's poppin'? Who is this? J Ill?
They call me Joe.
Jill, how you doing, Jill? I seen you down there. I was waiting for you to speak.
Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with my mic earlier, but
okay.
But I just thanks for having me on.
No doubt, man. You could jump in. These boys is rough, a little rough around the edges, man. So make sure you put your armor on and wear your cut before you get in the ring.
But this was a debate panel, man.
Listen, don't
came here to debate.
Oh, you wanted to debate like on a time clock, get paid.
It's all peace, love, and light, man. Peace.
Peace to you, Cosmo. Jill, hold on, let me holler at Jill real quick. You wanted to debate on the clock and get paid for it? That's what you're talking about?
Oh no. I mean, I thought, you know.
Oh, we do that. We set up actual debates here.
Yeah. That's why I saw your channel. I found your channel. I said, I was looking for somewhere to,
definitely. And we run the open panel sessions like this, the spar sessions, where you can always come on and verbally spar with the gentleman.
Tell us about yourself, though. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you
perfect question.
Going on and
well, I'm a Christian, so I would be defending.
Okay. Do you believe that God is like?
You don't believe there's no Fraggle Patties.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like this another misconception, but they keep trying to pigeonhole Naga into religious texts when God is light is a universal concept that predates all religious texts.
Nobody believes God is literally light, though. That's an attribute, bro. That's not literally him.
Brother, was Ra literally light? Brother, was Ra literally light?
I don't. What? I don't give a fuck about Ra. He ain't the creator.
You said you just made an absolute statement. Nobody says God is literally light. So then,
bro, stop.
And asked you, is Ra literally light?
My daughter will never ever listen to that that doctrine will never come across my children ever because it's a lie.
You said nobody, and then you try to exclude literal light when your own book says the creator is all light.
Not all literally light though. Not literal light, bro. Stop it. All right, I'm done talking to you, bro. I'm done. I'm out. Peace.
Am I tripping, people? I'm asking the panel. Am I tripping? Is all not an absolute?
All is an absolute.
But they want to say their books say the creator Jehovah is all light, but then they want to sit around and turn around and tell you what light Jehovah is and what light Jehovah isn't.
Down in Fraggle Rock.
Anything having form and figure is an idol. Anything seen is an idol. Anything. The creator is unseen. Period.
Man, where'd you get that idol talk from?
Yeah, they made that up.
I don't give it. Look. It's a part of.
I'm saying, what part of the Bible did you get the idol worship?
I didn't get it from the Bible at all. How about that?
Yeah, you a liar, bro.
No, bro. Even if I did get it from the Bible, what does that even mean?
Then that mean you're a liar. Like I said, just say you got it from the Bible.
No. I didn't get it from the Bible. But
where you get it from?
Every spiritual
you knew it since a child.
About idolatry. Every
you knew it since a baby. You knew it since a baby.
Where did you get it from? Idolatry, nigga. The books of Moses. I mean, the books of talk about idolatry, bro. Every spiritual text on the planet talks about idolatry, not just Bible. What are you talking about?
Boss, time to work them ribs, man.
Oh, you got to get it from the Bible. No, you don't.
Nah, I'm good. Go ahead. That just caught my ear. I got a half an hour ready, and then I'm gonna be giving your brother Naga that work. Don't worry about it.
I'm trying to see what Jill don't know. Jill said he a Christian. What type of Christian are you, Jill?
Yeah, what type of Christian, brother?
I don't know.
How many times you read the Bible?
God? You believe that Jesus is God, or you believe that Jesus is the Son of God, or you believe that Jesus
is an idol.
Jesus
I'm not
is
talking
God.
to you, nigga.
Is the Son of God.
You get your
How many times have you read the Bible in its completion, Jill?
Probably twice. Oh, straight through.
Okay. All right. Do you study the Bible outside the Bible, or you just stay within Genesis, Revelations?
I've read some of the non-canonical books, like Enoch.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, do you study the actual history of the Bible? Like, the Bible was compiled here. This is the papers that they translated from. These are the codexes and stuff.
Yeah, he's talking about the history of the church fathers and all that.
Oh, sure, yeah. And I wanted to help the brother, but like I said, I was muted with the contradiction that he, says he found in the text. That's just a translation error, so I wouldn't rely on.
There's billions of translation errors then.
Yeah,
because there's millions of contradictions in the Bible, bro.
I wouldn't rely on the King James there. There's a reason why there's a corpus of manuscripts, so we don't have to rely on just one tradition as if that's the, that if that was written off of Mount Sinai, fresh off the plate of Mount Sinai, right? So we have many traditions that we can rely on, and we compare them to each other, and that's how we flush out or get as close to as we can to the mother copy. Okay, so I would read that in the ESV. The word that they used in 1611 can mean a number of different things. The word that they used there in the text, but I have to pull it up again to get the specifics. But yeah, I would use another translation rather than relying on the King James.
Right. All right.
I want to say peace, brother. Welcome to the panel. You know what I'm saying? Make yourself feel at home. And don't let this be your last time coming visit the panel.
Yeah, don't mind us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes.
And don't take this ass whooping personally. They go get on your.
Hey, I'm going to McDonald's to get a coffee, man. Hold it down, y'all. Hold it down, man.
Yeah, I'm about to step out for a second myself too. I'm gonna leave my thing up.
Gotta get a coffee before I host this debate.
Yeah, where that boy go? Where that young man go? He need a little bit more licks. You know what I'm saying? He got
because like bro, it's been on the table for Owaspia. Anybody else who keeps saying that Naga is idol worshiping and Naga is worshiping a false deity. When we say God is light is electromagnetism. We challenge anybody to provide observable evidence of their God. We can show you observable evidence of our idea of what God is and how it functions and is responsible for our very existence. It's that simple. You can't show me that with Jehovah. You got to say the book said such and such and such.
Most of that book is.
Well, where does the concept that God is light? Where does that come from? What book?
It's a universal concept that comes from the religions of the world. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look to even the indigenous spiritual systems, they have light deities. You know what I'm saying? That's why I gave the example of Ra as it pertains to the Egyptians. And then I could conversely give you the example of Polo Dumare and Niroba, Krishna. You know what I'm saying? Buddha would be another light deity. And God,
I get it. Aren't there ancient traditions? Aren't there ancient traditions that have creator gods?
Yeah, and a lot of those creator gods are
they don't have light gods, they have creator gods instead, right?
But
the oldest civilizations, right?
Most of those creator gods are associated with light.
But they are not light itself, they are the creators of light.
Right. When you look to them, I don't see in none of these spiritual systems that'll give you a chance to probably enlighten me where it says that the creator created light. You only find that in the Abrahamic paradigm. You know what I'm saying? It's like, now you might be able to enlighten me, and show me from the Igbo perspective where it says Chukwu is the creator of light. You know what I'm saying? That Chukwu isn't light. You got to show me among the Kikuyu that Ngai isn't all light, isn't the light. You know what I'm saying? Supreme light. It's like the moment we disassociate God with light, we create the idol.
Well, no, God is not disassociated with light. He's the creator of it. So there are
again,
traditions that have a creator God, and then there are traditions that have a light is God. So how do you determine which one is true?
we have zero evidence of a God creating light. But we do have evidence of light creating or being responsible, one of the key ingredients in the creation for the entire observable universe. You know what I'm saying? Our reality that we experience is predicated upon light. You know what I'm saying? And
That's true.
without light, then there is no universe.
Yeah, all of that is true.
Every atom in the universe breaks down. So how we
Sure.
define God is as power and force. God is the power and force that binds all matter in the entire universe.
Right.
God is
Light
is
is
electromagnetism.
the right. But how do you get from God being light? I see light creating, I see light sustaining, I see all of those things. I observe all of those things. How do you jump that chasm backwards, sort of, to get to saying that is in fact God?
Based on the observation of the spiritual systems and religions of the world,
Which have both, have a creator,
saying God
and some of
is
them have a
light.
light God.
Saying God is light. You know what I'm saying? It's
And
like,
some say God is creator of light.
yes, but you will only find that in the Abrahamic paradigm. We are not coming from an Abrahamic paradigm. It's just that the Abrahamic paradigm is not exempt from what we're saying. Because if you look to Isaiah chapter 60, verse 19 and 20, that passage says that God will be, first it says you will have no need for the light from the sun, no need for the light from the moon. We're talking about real electromagnetic radiation, because that's what we get from the sun and the moon. It says you won't have need for that because God will be your everlasting light. And according to that paradigm, also, God doesn't change. So God is not about to become something that God never was. Isn't that what it says? I am what I was and what I will be.
Well, yeah, the Abrahamic faith says God is a lot of things. God is love, right? He's light. Jesus is the light of the world. So yeah, we do see that God is connected with light. I'm not denying that. But
yeah, but
yeah.
see,
Well, if I showed you an ancient Chinese tradition that had their creator God creating their sun, at least, which sustains their planet, would that be enough for you to say, hey, it's not just the Abrahamic faith?
I wouldn't argue against that, but what you have to understand is the sun is not the source of all light. You know what I'm saying? It's like the sun.
Well, their light.
The sun, I can argue, is created by light. You know what I'm saying? I can make the argument that without electromagnetism, there is no sun. You understand? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't want us to get pigeonholed or rabbit holed into Abrahamic religions because it's more of a universal concept. Go ahead, dog.
No. I'm talking to somebody.
All right. Well, I don't want us to get pigeonholed in that because that's not what we're saying. And we also aren't saying God is only light. Like you say, God is love, God is justice. We're not denying any of that. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at love, justice, and all these are human traits. You know what I'm saying? These are human traits. Love is not omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniconscious. Justice is not omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniconscious, but light happens to fill all of those attributes. So that's where we're focused at, on the thing that we know that fills all of these attributes. You know what I'm saying? That we're told God is.
You go get my shit.
Okay. So who created your God? Or is your God self-sufficient? How did your God come into existence?
Well, it will be self-sustaining. It will be something that always existed, and it'll be self-sustaining. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's like a conversation we had earlier when we was talking about standard model cosmology and the Big Bang theory, right? They tell you light came 200 and some odd thousand years after the bang, but before the Big Bang, they tell you that all matter in the universe was condensed to an infinitely dense hot point, right? Well, how did you have infinite heat and matter without light? It's impossible. You can't have that because heat produces thermal radiation in the infrared spectrum. That's electromagnetic waves. You know what I'm saying? Which is what light inherently is. So
you believe in like the yin and the yang philosophy?
I mean, I'm not against it.
Okay.
I mean, it's a positive and negative charge at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's that Chinese mythology.
Right.
Do you trust the Chinese mythology over the Abrahamic faith or religion?
Now, I'm not negating all of them. I'm just pointing out what all of them where they convex, the convex way, where they cross paths at. We're looking at the intersection between them. We're not negating any one of them. You know what I'm saying? I have no problems with Abrahamic religions because I come from an Abrahamic background. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that we're negating what's actually in the text. We're just saying, hey, look, all of these religions are saying the same thing. They're pointing to the same thing that's fulfilling these attributes that all of them say God feels. You know what I'm saying? So
it's like this, like at the end of the day, this ain't to argue against your God, right? It's a taboo to mix theology and science, right? But what we're doing is saying here, right? We're looking for what they telling us to look for isn't what we should be looking for, right? And what we're offering you is whatever book that you going with, right? We showing you that in our tangible reality. But the only thing is you don't apply none of the human nuances to it at the end of the day. It absolutely interact with you every day. I mean, you being you is because of it at the end of the day. You feel me? So
well, yeah, what we mean by creator is that he is the one that is bringing the light. Let me see how I can approach this.
Like we wouldn't even say he, like, because that's another human aspect. Like we take away when you strip all of the human, the emotion, sexuality, all that. You know what I mean? You left with like a handful of things, right? And a handful.
You left with power and force.
Right.
Well, what I'm saying is there's no explicit step in the Hebrew text where God says that, or where the text says that God made light.
No, what see? What
so I'm agreeing with you there.
Is right when God made light. Immediately after that, He said, "And they saw it, and it was good." Right, which will lead us to believe that the light that was created that day by Him was visible light, right, which is less than 1% of the spectrum.
The text says, "Let light be."
Yeah, that's what it says. Right. Yeah, let there be light.
And then there
was light.
And light was.
And then we saw the light and saw that it was good.
Right.
So there's no step where it says God made the light.
That's visible light, though. Again, we will have to take in context of our understanding of what electromagnetism is, right, and apply that to what's being said in the sentence, right, in the statement. And according to the statement in its entirety, right, we will have to presume that the light created was visible light.
Yeah, right. Let light be.
No, that's not the entirety of the electromagnetic spectrum. Or
it's a fraction of 1%. It's a fraction of 1% of the electromagnetic spectrum.
Well, I'm just showing that there's a distinction between light be and all the other steps in creation. He created the humans, he created the animals, but with light, he just says be.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that. Yeah, I get it. Because when it goes to the creation of Adam and Eve, it say he fashioned man from the
Right.
clay. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
right, you don't find that with light. It says, "Let there be light," and that's an argument I used to use with a lot of people who try to come at us from an Abrahamic perspective when they say, "Oh, God created light," but I'm like, and the verse they point to was always that verse. But I'm like, this doesn't say that God created light. It says, "Let there be light." You know what
It
I'm
would
saying?
be tantamount to saying God created love. Is that what you're saying? God is light, God is love. So God doesn't create love. He
Oh,
just
that's
simply,
human and subjective. At the end of the day, we don't deal with that aspect of it because that aspect of it is subjective and is a human perspective.
well,
What
I'm not
may
talking
be
about
love
human
to
love.
you may not be love. No, you can only explain it from your perspective. You can't explain it from no other perspective. You're a human, bro.
I can because I'm a Trinitarian, so I can explain it from
Bro,
a triune
you are
perspective.
human. If you're not anything outside of a human, you cannot explain love from a different perspective outside of the human one.
Well, hold on. There's different types of knowledge. I don't mean experientially, meaning I experience this type of love. Only the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit has experienced that type of love for eternity.
What
But
type of love is
I can
that?
certainly obtain that knowledge from reading Scripture.
What type of love is that?
Again, it's not a love that we can actually fathom.
So how you know it's love?
It's one that existed because the Bible tells me so. It's still a line from Vacation Bible School.
Oh man!
But there's a reason why we
leave that
believe the
alone.
Bible. Well, there's a
He
reason why
just
we
went
believe.
nursery rhyme on us.
I know I was going to say for the Bible.
Yeah, there's a reason why we believe the Bible over other books, but that's another discussion, in its
I like
entirety.
the way the brother moved, though.
I respect that. Yeah, he's respectful.
I could absolutely have dialogue with the brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And see, that's the thing. Is like we're not attacking any specific religion. We're just showing the commonalities between them. You know what I'm saying? And how we found evidence that this thing that they're placing this title on actually is something that exists. We're not saying it's a he. We're not saying it's a she. We refer to it as a it. You know what I'm saying? Because we're defining it as power and force. And it is a real thing.
Power. Power of the Holy Trinity. Yes, sir.
It seems that darkness is also in the same basic state.
Well, the Bible does say that God dwells in thick darkness, right?
But you have to understand that darkness is subjective to the human perception. You know what I'm saying? Darkness is only the absence of visible light. And again, visible light is only 0.0035% of all light. You still have 99.9965% of light that could still be present in what we perceive as darkness. That's why Naga has a saying, darkness is just like your eyes can't see.
So why is darkness faster than light? How, Naga?
Why is darkness faster than light? Again, that goes back to human perception. You know what I'm saying? It's like one
because the darkness you can't perceive, the light you could perceive the particular type of way once observated, right? At the end of the day. So because the other light that we call darkness ain't perceivable, you feel me? It doesn't act in the same way that the perceivable light do.
So when we discuss like light speed, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a Trekkie. We discuss light speed.
That's only perspective to humans.
That's light perspective to human perceptual light.
Right.
Yeah, that's subject right. It's subjected to our perception of light because from the perspective of the photon, it experiences no time, therefore it has no speed. It's instantaneous.
Understood.
Yeah, the Hebrew text says that light was formed. I don't know if there's much of a distinction, but it wasn't created.
Through his word, right?
Through the Holy Spirit. Through the Spirit, yeah.
Through speaking forth, the first thing, you know what I'm saying, was
right.
Let there be light, right?
Well, yeah, and then with the earth, it's the spirit that moves.
So wouldn't that still be like an emanation of the Father?
Yeah, it could be. It could be the rays from the sun, maybe.
Well, when we
not
said
not the
when
sun
we said let
itself.
there be light, there was no sun yet. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I'm using that as an analogy. I'm
Okay.
saying the rays from the sun, but
I'm
not
speaking of
not
the
sun
light that
itself.
God spoke forth in the beginning, right? So in the beginning, God, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
God said, let there be light. That light was not the sun. The sun was created on the fourth day. So it
Well,
wasn't.
that light was not God itself, is what I'm saying.
No, but it was the
It's just the-
debar, right? It was the word that was being spoken
Right.
forth, right?
It's right. The analogy is that it's not the sun that's burning you or created you or causes the light. It's the rays from the sun. That's
Right.
what manifests. That's what you see, and
Right.
that's what was formed. That's what formed the earth. Not God. It's so I'm not a what they call a panentheist or a pantheist. I think they're called
Pantheist is where, yeah, it's like
pantheist. Right.
pluralistic.
Right. Well, all is God.
Right.
So, yeah. So I do believe that the light emanates from God. It is
Okay.
God is light.
So with Christ, for instance, so you know what I'm saying, Christ stating that he's the word made flesh, right? And the word, you know what I'm saying, is the light, right? Christ is considered the light of the world, right?
Well, yeah, right. But I think he's. I don't
So
believe
you don't connect that him speaking the in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, let there be light, that he wasn't the debar, the word.
Well, I
that
don't
was
really. I
flesh.
don't have a problem with your theology as
Well,
long
that's
as
not my
Jesus.
theology. I'm just, you know, this is just
No, I'm
things that
saying in
I've
general.
Okay.
In general, I don't have a problem with your theology. Biblically, if Jesus is uncreated, so if you want to say he's the Logos, fine.
Yeah.
If you want to say he's the light, fine.
What do
As
you
long
say?
as he's not
Do
created.
you believe that Christ was from the beginning, or that
Of course, he has.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
So he is the word that was spoken in the beginning.
Yes.
From John 1:1, right? God, you know what I'm saying? In the beginning was the word, and the word was with God, and the word was God.
Right. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. You see them in the very beginning.
Yes, sir.
And in the very end. You see them both. Father, all
Yeah.
three. In the very beginning, Revelation or Genesis to Revelation.
Gotcha.
You see them three there. So
Yeah, that's
I
why
have I have no choice.
Connection, right? I was trying to make that connection with what you were saying about God creating light. You know what I'm saying? God being the originator, the creator of light. And in that beginning in Genesis, also connecting that with Christ in John 1:1.
No, I don't see God as creating light. I see God as I agree more with you that he is light.
Okay.
But he's also love.
Okay.
So he emanates love, he emanates light, he shares those attributes with us.
Okay.
And he uses those attributes to create relationships, the earth, the plants.
No objections. No objections.
Yeah.
No
Those
objections.
are God's, those are all God's
Right.
attributes.
And so basically we kind of agree, because when we say God is light is electromagnetism. That isn't to take away from nor negate neither one of the attributes that we're told God has. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're not denying those. It's like, but we can find a lot of those other attributes in humans. You know what I'm saying? In man, and God will be something that resides out within man and outside of man.
And
so you should
outside.
be able to find these qualities outside of man as well. And we're using light to do that.
Let me ask you a question. So from that perspective, King Naga, can man get away from the light or move away from the light of God?
Not even if you try, no.
So man can't fall from the light of God, like we, you know what I'm saying, spiritually.
Yeah, I mean,
you could deny it.
Whatever you think, you
could deny it, but no.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you could deny what in our paradigm, what we're telling you God is, God's light. You could deny it all you want, but every thought, every neuron firing, you know what I'm saying, is evidence of what we're telling you God is. Every brainwave is evidence of what we're telling you God is. Every atom that makes up the human body, and there are 7 octillion that do that, could not exist without what we're telling you God is. So you can deny God or think that you're getting away from God's light, but you can't even think
spiritually
you're
not
getting
so.
away from-
Can a person become spiritually dark and fall away from the light and love of God? You're like,
Well,
you're wicked, or you know what I'm saying?
It don't care. It doesn't.
Yeah,
You don't
feel like,
care
yeah,
about that.
you don't care
Okay.
about that. That if you're a horrible individual, then that's what you are. That's all on you. That's all on you
So
and
God
your
is still
character.
in you, though. But God is still with you, and God is still in you.
All the
Yeah,
time.
you wouldn't exist without it. No,
It's an impersonal God.
I mean, we could make up whatever we want to in our mental paradigm. You feel me? But what we trying to give people is what's in your physical reality, right? And electromagnetism is in your physical reality, and it is omnipresent, omnipotent. You feel me? And omnipotent. At the end of the day, right? This is the only thing that we have that operates on that level in this reality.
In this reality.
Right.
That's the only reality we could depend on. I mean, we could go even farther, right? And science right now is doing a study. They're trying to see if the electron is actually a fourth dimensional matter, and what we get here in the third dimension, right, is just a remnant of or shadow of its true form of what it is. Not only that, but out of all the unnamed number of electrons that are out there that we see, right? Even when we do experiments to split shit, right? At the end of the day, is one electron, just one, existing everywhere at every time, because it doesn't, go necessarily along with how our time moves.
When's this debate coming on?
Shit, 7 minutes.
I mean, like, so it's a lot of studying going on with that. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, that kind of make more questions arise than not. But at the end of the day, I mean, when you lay it all down scientifically, I mean, and got to be like, this is what fits the criteria. I mean, you don't have to do all the praying and all. It just is. At the end of the day, if you feel as though you want to pay homage, don't waste the time you got here. Type shit. Do something with it.
I just posted the passage in from the Epistle of John where he says God is light. So I think that's God's divine nature that he shares, that's transferred to us in this created world. So when he says light be, he's saying let it be here, in this place, in this darkness or this area. That's just my understanding.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't give you no pushback on that. I wouldn't give you absolutely no pushback.
So was God living in darkness before the?
No, because it is what it is. Like, we perceive the darkness to be darkness because of how our eyes work.
Yeah, and then if you look at like Psalms 139:12, right? It says, "Darkness is light to you, O God. Say ye, the darkness shineth as the day." You know what I'm saying? Because darkness is light to you, God. And that's what Naga is saying. Darkness is just like your eyes can't see. Same thing.
Oh, he is getting confused.
You will kind of see that looking through other animals' eyes on Earth. I mean, that got more photoreceptors and things of that nature, and how they perceive reality when they look at it.
That's a fact. It's about that time, fam. You strapped up?
Oh yeah, man. I've been strapped for about a month.
You been strapped for about a month, fam?
Yeah, I just been loading more bullets in the clip, man. I've been strapped.
Can I get the channel link to the debate? Because I'd like to, if it's not going to be here.
I think we're waiting.
No, it's on the same channel.
It's on the same channel. Yeah, he's got to set up the stream and when he comes back. So once he comes back, I close this one out.
McDonald's run.
Yeah, you probably can hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's get it. Yo, listen, Suave, I like your methodology with your questioning and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I like the way you think, brother.
I appreciate it, God. Yeah.
It's about to be a
Looking
good
forward to this debate. How many debates have you been in?
Nah, for real. Cause look, man, it took us 2 shows.
It took us 2 hammer it down.
Hammer it down. Something that we could flick on, man. It's like that.
I mean, I done had like 4 seasons of debating, and then just off season shit. I don't know how. I can't tell you. I know it's been over 40, 50.
Good. That's what's up, man. So you're putting in that work. That's what's up.
Yeah, man, we gonna get it in, man.
Yeah,
this being American conflict with being black.
I ain't taking Taz lightly either because I watched a couple of his things. I was like, all right.
Wait. What was the topic? What was the topic?
The topic is does being American conflict with being black?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the affirmative. King Naga is the negative. Yeah, like Taz, my dude, man. I'm gonna have to cut his head off. You know what I'm saying? But like real talk, that's one of them ones, bro. And like I love seeing niggas do that dance. Like you didn't go all the way through the dance, like you a little bit more posture, but when motherfuckers don't know who he is, and then a lot of the they Google him, and it's like, and it's like, shit.
They don't want no more smoke, right?
Yeah, dog.
I ain't that one, bro.
Yeah, I know. I see your history. I know already.
I want to debate, you know what I'm saying, really good debaters. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter to me, but yeah, the better, you know what I'm saying, the more difficult, you know what I'm saying, the better to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, God.
You know what I mean? I don't want to waste my time if it's gonna be a simple debate like some of these other dudes be picking and choosing who they want to debate because, you know what I'm saying, they don't want that competition, you know what I'm saying? I run head first.
Well, it works for you, you know. You say you undefeated, didn't you?
I didn't say I was undefeated. I'm about 51-6 now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
I'm the Intercontinental Champion on Lions Den. I was the first seed on freaking on DMG's original debate thing, but I dropped out because I didn't really care for how they was doing the judging towards the end. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing some work, man.
Facts.
Oh my, you know what I'm saying? Like I read this thing from it wasn't Sun Tzu, it was like some other Japanese samurai dude who says you gotta fight like you already dead. Yo, what the fuck you gotta lose? You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Understood. Understood.
Sometimes it's not always about, you know what I'm saying, the end, the end of the debate, because like the last debate, they had the 2 judges judge, and I lost that one with Cedric from the judges. But then I turned around and there was like 3 panels talking about it, and everybody was saying that he lost. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? It lifted up my spirits a little bit. I was like, see, like the 2 judges didn't mean shit, and the fucking goddamn community out here talking and saying that I won. So, you know what I'm saying? But I'll take the L regardless, you know what I'm saying, and as a good, a good sport.
Pardon me, brothers. You know I gotta step out. Grace and peace.
Yep, do your thing, baby.
I'll be good, God.
Peace. Break a leg.
All right. Anybody want to debate?
Don't break your legs.
Christian topic. You can. I have my own channel if you want to go there.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. Put it in the chat so we can.
I'll put it in the
we
chat.
click
I'll
on
just
it.
put my email if you want to debate me on Christianity, the Bible. You have any questions?
I'm a Rastafari, so I don't know. Like we could have a debate, but I'm a Rastafari Israelite.
Yeah, my
I do
dad
believe in
was.
Christ. You know what I mean? I have a little bit different cosmology on the Trinity. You know what I'm saying, than most Christians. But yeah, we could definitely do that. Put that in the chat so I can
Yeah, I'll put my
on
email.
it, and then
Just shoot me an email if anybody wants to debate any topic in Christianity, slavery, contradictions, anything, you know.
Contradictions in slavery.
It's a conflict of interest to debate on your own channel, right?
I'll debate on anyone's channel.
Okay, good. You
Yeah,
gotta have a fair and honest platform. You know what I mean?
yeah, don't
Neutral ground.
Yeah, we debate. I mean, this is
It's you know, we come from that Lions Den get gladiator school when it was at its toughest.
Right.
you guys know G-Man, right?
G-Man.
I think I heard of. I don't know him, but I think I know somebody who do.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be irritating or something.
Yeah, I've been on YouTube for about 8 years now.
What's the name of your YouTube channel? Did you put that in the chat?
No, I put my email in the chat, but my YouTube channel is just my name, Rebuke and Reprove.
Rebuke and Reprove. All right,
yeah, I used to have another channel, but it got taken down.
Okay.
It's a long story, but yeah, I'll put my channel in the chat, and but I do gotta hop out.
All right. Yep.
Nice chatting with y'all, brothers. Take care.
All right, for sure, God.
Yeah, bro, have a good time. I'm back. We have a debate set for 2 minutes ago. I just got back from getting my little coffee, man. I needed to pick me up. I'm gonna go ahead and run this commercial, and then I'm gonna end this stream, and we're gonna go ahead and head over to the stream that the debate is in. Clash of the Titans. King Naga. Here's the advertisement for what we have going on right after the stream is.
This November, the Coliseum of Arguments opens its gates once again. The stage is set, the question explosive. In one corner, the Argument League champion, the revolutionary voice shaking platforms across the internet, Suave B.O.S, preaching black power, unity, and unapologetic truth. And standing across from him, the former Lions Den Debate League champion with a record of 14-1. The mind behind the philosophy, God is light, light is electromagnetism. The electrifying intellect, King Naga. This round's topic, does being American conflict with being black? Two titans, two worldviews, one question that cuts the core of identity, loyalty, and liberation. Who speaks for the truth? Who walks away victorious? Find out Sunday, November 16th at 8 p.m. only on the Coliseum of Arguments. This is Titans Debate League, where minds collide and legends rise.
Hey, Suave Boss, we can go back to being cool at the debate. Let's get it.
Where the link at? I'm only one